2 surgeries on it, had a shoulder injury at camp. No one remembers that now, Greg, because he looks great.
Yeah, some people wondered, would Dak be able to find his old self, what we saw before the injury last year? I would say not only has he found it, I'd say you could argue he's even playing better than he was last year.
Start off with Elliott in the backfield, and fake blitz coming on. Toss, and there's a sack. That ball flew to Elliott, and looking for some room to get back to the line of scrimmage. So instead of a 7-yard loss on the sack by Carter, Prescott somehow gets rid of it and ended up picking up a couple yards.
You can see here, I think he gets this ball out. Jermaine Carter comes in unblocked. Wow, he's knocked down. What a headsy play. Great job there. This Phil Snow defense, we talked about a little bit at the open. We're going to kind of dive in as the game goes on. They're very multiple in their blitz schemes. Play one, they're off to a good start.
Checking down this is after that catch and a short gain there. Behind this Cowboys offensive line where you'll see a couple backs today. You will see Elliott. You'll see a lot of Pollard. Sometimes you'll even see them together on the field. They're going quick here on this first third down of the game. See the ranks overall 5th in the NFL through the first 3 weeks. Panthers coming with a blitz. It's picked up. Prescott knocked down at the line of scrimmage. And this number 1 defense gets a hold on third down.
Brian Burns is becoming a superstar off the edge. His speed, watch the pressure he puts here. That's because his Luvu gets his big hands up and knocks it down. That play starts with the pressure. So you see the pressure on play 1, the pressure on play 3. That's the formula for this Carolina defense if they want to keep this Dallas offense off rhythm.
They force a 3 and out to begin with. Alex Erickson back deep to Carolina. We'll call a fair catch right at the 20. And Pam told you about Sam Darnold and how they feel about him here in Carolina after getting out of New York. And the numbers show it. He looks like the guy we saw at USC.
He does, and this is what everyone thought he always could be, right? He looks comfortable. He's a good athlete. He can get outside the pocket, throw on rhythm, throw off rhythm. He's a guy that can really do a lot. Joe Brady is a master at building offenses that suit the skill set of his quarterbacks. No different right now early in the year what he's done with Sam Darnold. So far, it's paying off.
With Chuba Hubbard in the backfield, the rookie out of Oklahoma State, and he will get it running to the right and sneaking through the line and finding his way out for a 4-yard gain before he runs in a Leighton Van direction. So nice pickup on first down behind this offensive line, which has had some ups and downs. Darnold has gotten some hits in the last few weeks, but for the most part has remained upright. Now at running back, you saw Hubbard. You'll see a lot. Who you won't see is Christian McCaffery, the all-world running back who is out, got hurt last week against Houston, so that's obviously a tough blow for the Panthers. He's got a hamstring injury.
Oh, but I'm special.
USAA. It's still only for the military community.
While all engineers earn their degrees in school, ours are also graduates
Of a higher institution, a racetrack.
because those that learn to do it right in the first place.
Have a tendency to finish there.
Accurate.
I'll take it from here. Don't miss our newest lineup at the Acura Summer Performance event going on now. Visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on the TLX.
Oh, yes. Someone has a question back.
Hi, Carl from Waukegan. I was just wondering about your Caesars Sportsbook app, and I did some digging, and apparently I can only get my Caesars rewards on the Caesars Sportsbook app.
Yes, Carl.
Okay.
Only Caesars is going to be able to give you Caesars rewards. They're my rewards. Why would someone else give them to you, Carl, if it's called Caesars rewards? It's Caesars rewards.
What's up, everybody? Yes, I've had some little technical difficulties, but I think I got them straightened out. And we are here today trying to see if my Panthers can beat those Dallas Cowboys. I do that quotation mark because I was going to say my Cowboys. For those who've been watching me for a while, you know that the Dallas Cowboys used to be my main team. You know, that was way before the Panthers were even established. When I was a little kid, you know, when I first started watching football, whatever, the Dallas Cowboys were my team. I still cheer for those guys unless they're playing the Panthers. So today, the Cowboys got to take an L at home. Yeah, they got to take an L at home. I got to cheer for my homeboys, from Charlotte, the Charlotte Carolina Panthers. Let's go. So while I was having all this trouble, I see that the defenses have come to play.
And they forced Dallas to go 3 and out on the first possession.
Dax is under center. I like that about the NFL. Quarterbacks still play under center.
From the 35, it is Elliott with a big hole.
And Big Elliott is gashing my Panthers right now. Good 14-yard run, and he does his patented Zeke. Keep feeding me.
That's a run check for him. They want to run into those fronts when they aren't able to get.
Hey, what's up, Peter? I'm not doing well. You can see what I'm doing right here, watching the game. Oh, the Cowboys complete a pass, but there's a penalty. Came back in the area of holding.
The quick game is something they've been doing quite a bit, too. Not only the rhythm of the offense, but the quick passes from Dak Prescott.
And they really consider it an extension of their run game. To them on first and second.
Anyone just joining, this is the Cowboys versus the Panthers. The Panthers have traveled all the way down. I was holding on the play. The Panthers traveled all the way down to Dallas to play the Cowboys, and Cowboys are actually looking pretty decent this year, this season so far. Dax is back, but on the other hand, there the Panthers are looking good too, 3-0. And everybody knows we're playing without Christian McCaffery, so you know we win this game. This is going to say something big about the Panthers. Now Dax is in that. Oh, bad snap. He picks it up. This is going to be a second time to get out of trouble. Yeah, Dax gets almost to the first down mark there. That's the second miscue right there. Well, okay, I can't say miscue, but Dak almost got sacked there at the beginning of the game, and he shuffled it out to Zeke. This time there's a bad snap. Dax has to pick it up, and he gets out of trouble and gets a good 7 yards. Now he's back under center, hands it to Zeke. Zeke is running pretty darn good right now. Well, I guess that means the Dallas front line is pushing the Panthers front line back for right now.
the ground. That's how good they've been. Well, guess what? They've given up 46 already, just a couple minutes into the
Yeah, you guys, everybody is welcome to join me. Those here and at home. Oh my gosh, the Cowboys are moving that offense down the field right now. All I'm doing is watching the game. You're welcome to watch it with me. In a few minutes, I will put up the channel I'm watching this on, but this is nationally broadcast, so I don't really need to do that today.
Kind of goes inside. He just kind of falls out. Dak finds his check down. There's no one on that side of the field.
Cowboys go jumbo here. They bring in Connor McGovern and plays a little fullback for him, too.
Tight end in motion. Dak's under center. Gives it to Zeke. Oh, come on, guys. Bring him down. Let's go. Zeke, they first made contact with Zeke about 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. And then he got low and gained at least 6 more. Let's go, Panthers. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so now the Cowboys in that red zone, they're playing downhill. If the Panthers can keep them to at least no more than 3 points, would be this will be a win for the Panthers on this first drive or the second drive from the Cowboys.
One offensive player not on the field, Amari Cooper. He is off the sideline, no helmet, working on his right hamstring with the massager.
You know, that Amari Cooper for Dallas, I don't know. I think he came from, we got him from the Raiders. He just don't seem to be producing like they thought he was going to. Hey, come on, Panthers. Let's go, Cats. We're going to have to do something about these big holes, man. They're just opening the court. The running back is just picking a hole and going. Ooh, let's see. Let's check them out.
Watch the push.
Yeah, all they doing is seal blocking. They're getting in their faces and seal blocking. That's just perfect blocking right there. Second and goal, shotgun. Dallas goes to a spread. Dak's rolling out to his left. Has a man, but is broken up. Good defense.
They had a lot of tight ends on the field there, KD. Then they kind of broke formation, and they ended up in more like a conventional one-back three.
Yeah, Chuck, they are looking rough right now.
Schultz on the sprint out to the flat. Well defended.
Well, we're going to have to figure this out. Oh, good defense. Way to switch off. Way to switch off. Dax, quarterback sneak. No, he hands it off to Zeke. He gets in, but he fumbles. He probably crossed the goal line before the ball came out. They talking to each other down there now. Now you fumbled that. No, I didn't. I crossed the goal line first, bro. All right, Panthers, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
They got an all-world quarterback. But if you come in and say, we're going to take the pass away,
touchdown.
We're going to stop Dak. Yeah, he's clearly in before the ball comes out.
All you got to do is cross over the top of the goal line, and the play's over. It's a
let's go, baby. I know it ain't the stage. It's not how big Jerry's house is. Let's go, Panthers.
Just with such pressure, do we stack the box and let Dak throw it? Do we play soft coverages and let him run the ball right at us?
Let's settle down. Come back out here on offense. Move it down the field. Get on the board. Zerline kicks it in, so it is 7-0. Cowboys. Oh, man. It's a couple of times we had them back there. 7-0 Cowboys.
Today, business is a balancing act.
All right, let's go, guys. We got to get these Panthers rolling now. I know they're all the way in Dallas, and we're not at home, but we gotta get them pumped up. Let's go.
With
Something.
IBM, you can do both.
Got to figure something out
This
here.
company can monitor threats across your
And it's got to be here, starting here on this offense.
and still create
Move this ball down. Let Dallas know that, hey, we didn't come to play around.
That's why so many
You know, if y'all gonna win this, you're gonna have to beat us. Yeah, I know we're without Christian McCaffery, but you know, we got Chuba back there.
No, it's chicken.
Fresh groceries and more.
It's all right.
Same day delivery.
Got Sam Darnold, got some wide receivers. The Cowboys defense is gonna have to be on their game the whole game. Because the the Panthers are not going to give up. They're not going to quit. Not going to lay down. We're 3-0. We got stuff to play for now. You know, we're getting a little. We've got the taste of winning in our mouths. So it's a different beast when you play a team like that.
Driving in your car, but couldn't donate to my walk-a-thon.
She's a good egg, though.
You know what she is? She is. Did you hear she's pulling her kids out of tennis?
What's going on, Comet Boy? I figured you would be. You got, hey, good luck. And who are? Excuse me, I could probably find it up here. But who are the Titans playing?
We don't even have time for this guy.
But I'm hungry.
Oh, and they'll smash avocado too.
Sorry, I just locked in a great refinancing rate for my student loans with Credible.com. Woo! I'm the credible.
It's either credible or it's not.
Titans are playing the Jets. It is 3-0 right now.
That touchdown drive was really all on the ground, or at least most of it. 52 of
9 plays, 70 yards. Let's go. Let's go, Panthers.
First quarter of 66 yards rushing. Carolina's rush D.
Hey, appreciate that, Peter.
45 per game the first 3 weeks. So that was kind of like, we see your number one ranking, and you could, do what you want with it. Here you go. Now let's see how the Panthers.
I feel you, Comet Boy. Just got to play through injury.
And we remind you, there's still time to enter Fox Super 6, giving you a chance.
We're missing not only our top running back, but probably the top running back. No shade to your guy. All right, so our offense comes back on the field. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's see what we can do right here. Darnold on the center, a single back, hands it to Hubbard. Okay, there you go. There you go, baby. All right. There you go, line. We can block too. Hey, thanks for the 3 likes, everyone.
This is really well blocked. Nice job there by tight end 80. Ian Thomas holding off the end. Urban. You said it, Chuba Hubbard. This is a guy now that's been really, really productive. Granted, it was at the college level, but if they can just get a little of that production to make up for the loss of the
Darnold under center. Single back, 2 receivers to the left. Play action, fake. Must see a guy because he threw it quick. Ooh, just overthrew him. Looks like you could have led him more. If he had thrown that ball more to the inside, just the inside shoulder of Moore, he probably could have ran under that. Possibly. But I didn't see the free safety, so I don't know. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. 6 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Dallas had a pretty good drive there. Took some time off the clock. Little quick pitch. Hubbard gets a little crease and gets the first down. There you go. Into Dallas territory. Nice little quick pitch with the traditional fullback, number 45. And look at the line, get out there and start finding guys and wash them down. There you go. Just wash them down.
We saw it on the other side with Dallas in their run game. It's nothing complicated. It's zone run. Get hats on.
Yep, zone run. Zone blocking. What's up, Aiden? What's going on? At the gym, okay. That's where I need to be, bro. At the gym, but this game is on. Another fake. Throws it quick. Has a man more. Catches it. Nice little move out there. Pretty good defense from Dallas. That defense, I think it was the defensive end, stayed home. Put some pressure on Darnold, but Darnold using his athletic ability. Here it is right here. Rotate, fakes. Yeah, 83. Is it 83? That's an interesting number for a defensive 93. Gets it to Moore, one hand grab, and he gets about 5 yards closer to first down. Let's go, baby. Big Darnold, quarterback sneak. Gets the first down. There you go. Way to play smart. Oh, Chiefs. Mahomes with the little underhand shuttle pass. Yeah, the Chiefs having a little struggles right now. I think they'll iron that out. All right, Darnold's in the backfield by itself. 2 receivers stacked to the left. Brings one to the right in motion. Got to get rid of it. And does. Finds Moore again. He's still on his feet. Hang on to the ball, Moore. He's getting down to the 10. Thrown out of bounds about the 8. Okay, Moore, I hear you, baby. Good little zip pass by Darnold. Oh, right in, set down in the zone. First down. And stays on his feet. Gets probably about 15 extra yards. You got to wrap up number 11. Put that ball away. All right, got a single back, 3 receivers to the left. Now one comes in motion, hands it to Hubbard. And he didn't get anything on that play. There's only 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Going by kind of quickly, seems like.
It is, and I get a little skittish anytime I hear them say, we got to get this guy involved. We got to get the ball here. When your quarterback's playing well and your offense is playing well, you don't want to force anything on your quarterback.
Yeah, we hadn't been able to get Anderson into anything right now. Like he's only got 5 catches all year. Darnold finds a guy. Dive in there, baby. Come on, ref. Throw him up. The ball was completed to DJ Moore. He got right down to about the 1 yard line. To see where's he step out. Okay, he steps out at about the 3 yard line. It's going to be interesting where they spot the ball, though. The ball was out in front of him.
Look where they have DJ Moore lined up. That's a route that usually Christian McCaffery would play. People say, how do you replace McCaffery?
That was close. He did step out, though. I was hoping he was going to dive after that second. Panthers lined up, single back. It's 3rd and goal. Darnold. Oh, Darnold with the fake. Sam Darnold with the fake. Didn't know he had it in him. Big Darnold, Big D. Fakes the option. Nice little play call right there. They left it on Darnold. Look at him with the smile. With the Michael Jordan. Hey, I don't know. That's how it works sometimes, baby. Your nice little speed option. He sees the gap open right there because I don't know if Chuba would have got in there. He may have. Nice little fake. Ooh, put Golston on skates right there. There you go. There you go, Charlotte. There you go, baby. What's up, you guys? I was checking out a little. Well, I don't know if it was video. It looked like a concert. You guys were singing your song. she moves in her own way, I think is what it's called. So what's going on, guys?
Oh, sister of mine, I got you this. The new iPhone 13 Pro. It's on Verizon.
Well, it depends. Usually when I do one of these, I get YouTube artists in asking, "Hey, coach, can you listen? You should listen to this song." All it takes is one guy, and then like yesterday during the game, I forgot who asked first, but then after that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it was like 11 guys. It's like, hey, you should listen to this, and I don't want to say no, so I usually listen to it after the game, and I think it was maybe a couple of guys still here. I think who was Peter probably, so I listened to his.
It goes on clear and dries quickly.
Yeah, I was checking that out. It was pretty cool.
Vicks Vapors for the whole family. Introducing new Vicks Vapor Stick.
Yeah, I got you, Comic Boy Mahomes. Here's your quarterback fantasy. And but anyway, I set up another live stream. I don't know if you guys can. I don't know. It's got to be up. I set up another live stream schedule for, I think it's 4:15 or 4:30, just in case some guys come in, or if they look at the schedule, they can see that I am going to. I have another live stream for YouTube artists, and so all I'm going to be doing over there is listening to whatever selections that guys ask me to listen to. However, I can't play it. I can't play the music on the stream because of YouTube copyright restrictions. But I'm going to invite anyone who's in there to listen to the song as I'm listening to it and then comment on the song. Of course, being respectful of the artist. Want nobody in there saying, "Ooh, you sound like trash" and stuff like that. But I'm going to probably do that for about 30 minutes, unless things, there's a bunch of people in there, then I might extend it for an hour. But that's what I'm going to do after. And then if I have any time after that, I might go play some golf.
In Arlington, and now let's see the Cowboys offense take the field for their third time. And you touched on this at the very beginning.
Oh, that's cool. That's good. You have any idea what he's going to be cooking?
We're going to run it down your throat. So what's Carolina do defensively?
Yeah, I just can't stress enough how uncommon that is, right? To be able to have that.
All right, here we go. This game is tied up with 2 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first quarter.
There's not a lot of teams across the NFL that have that versatility. Dallas is at the top of the road.
Cooper's back on the field for Dallas.
Dax gets that ball, tries to get that ball to Lamb, but it is defended perfectly. And Amari Cooper comes back on the field.
I was able to pull Matt Rule aside. I said, "Hey, tell me a little bit about Henderson." He said, "Listen, the kid can play. We've wanted him well before J.C. Horn got hurt. We viewed him last year as a surefire top 10 pick."
That's at 15, right? There you go.
Quarterbacks in the pass. Cowboys in the passing set. They get it to the tight end. And the ball comes out, but I don't know if his knees were probably down. The ref calls it a fumble. I'm sure this will be reviewed. I think maybe his knee was down, but maybe it was coming out before. Let's see. I don't know. That's close. The ball started to move, but if his knees are down, that is close. That is close. I don't know if they're going to have indisputable evidence that it was not a fumble. The ref called it a fumble. That ball starts to move.
Now remember, the ruling on the field was turnover. This is a great shot. Let's see. He still got it after that hit. He's down.
Yeah, but
looking at that replay again right there.
But the ref called it a fumble on the field, though. So
obvious, but you think that's obvious?
That's going to be close right there. All right, right now we're having there's a discussion on whether the receiver was down before he fumbled, because it was a fumble, and the referees have called it a fumble on the field.
All right, so they'll put this in review.
And after all that time I was talking, they still hadn't reviewed it. Now they're getting ready to review it. That'll be a big defensive play for the Panthers if they can get that one.
Local clothing consumption has doubled in the last 15 years. We can change that.
When we make better, we can buy better.
Cool.
When we buy better, we can wear it longer.
We wear it longer. We can.
All right, it's a surprise. Cool. I understand that. That makes sense. For him not to tell anybody, you got to tune in to watch. What's up, Ready Set? What's going on, S Soulsome? No, Sam didn't run it again. The Dallas Cowboys actually had the ball, and that's actually the tight end received the ball and fumbled it. But they are reviewing it because it was very close. The ref called a fumble on the field, but after you look at the replay over and over again, it's a possibility that they could say he was down. It was close, and it's supposed to be indisputable evidence. I don't know if it was indisputable evidence from what the angle I saw it from, but all the commentators are saying he was down. All right, so this will be a big defensive play for the Panthers if the refs say, hey, the call on the field stands. Really, if you look at it, I mean, from the angles, if they see every angle that they showed us, his knee was down. Barely, but it was down. Yeah, they called it down. So Dallas still has the ball. Still 7-7 with 2 minutes and 27 seconds left on the clock. I mean, he was down. It was close, but he was down.
Yeah, we checked with our rules expert, Dean Blandino in
Tommy, what's up?
The runner Schultz was down, so that's the right call. Dallas gets first down on a 12-yard completion to Schultz.
Number 42. Okay, let me check number 42 out. We got his number one fan right here.
Cooper remains on the field for Dallas.
What's up, Harvey? Yeah, I've heard you get ready to do another episode of Cooking with Harvey, and it's a surprise. So we're going to have to check it out. All right, there's a false start on the Cowboys.
You see Sean Chandler trying to time his blitz. Should just be watching the ball.
So his reaction.
All right, here we go.
Been there.
Hands it to number 20.
Thank you so much, Kevin. I wasn't the only one who had a bad week last week. Justin Fields did. Looking to rebound here. Hands it off to David Montgomery, who scores from 9 yards out.
I should know number 20 for Dallas Cowboys. Can't think of his name right now because when I see 20, I think of Hubbard. Dax throws a quick pass to the tight end again. Ooh. And the ball comes out again. Is that a fumble this time? Jeremy Chin with a nice tackle. I mean, great pictured form tackle on the tight end again. Jeremy Chin sits down, lifts him up. They're probably going to say he was down again. The ball came loose. Oh, the ref said his forward progress had been stopped.
So they're saying, regardless of
because that ball is. Man, that was quick.
That play's going to stand regardless of what you think about it.
Well, yeah, you cannot review forward progress unless you're.
All right, so there was another fumble. It was called well, it wasn't really called a fumble. The refs actually ended up saying the runner's forward progress had been stopped. It was the same tight end. Matt Rule, don't throw that. Save that, bro. Don't throw the flag. Save that.
Let's watch the whole thing again.
Because I thought the ball slipped down.
That's a textbook tackle.
The ball was moving now.
Oh, the ball is loose right there.
The ball is loose. The ball is definitely loose. Ooh, yeah, the ball is down. Oh, my gosh. That was simultaneously. I don't know. Maybe Matt Rule needs to throw the flag. I thought one of the commentators said that you could not challenge forward progress.
They have the receiver with control being driven back. That would be progress. As you can see from our replays, the instant that Schultz is
it's instance, man.
Forward progress. But
I don't know.
For Carolina, this is not reviewable.
So it was a fumble. It was a fumble. It was a textbook tackle. The ball came loose immediately. But because it was deemed forward progress was stopped, you can't review that. So Dallas keeps the ball after one close to being a fumble. The second one was definitely a fumble, but oh, who was that sticking? Let's go, Panthers. I like that. Shaq Thompson. Pollard is number 20 for the Cowboys. Pollard sits there and reads it. Woo. The only thing he did bad was he went to his knees.
Lineman's got to pull a little tighter off the double team. You see Steele go too wide, but wow.
Nice tackle. Nice tackle, though.
It's a great play by Shaq.
Physical game.
Watch how wide they pull, and watch how tight Shaq scrapes off the down block of Tyron Smith. See that? Steele is supposed to pull a little bit tighter.
I see there, Comic Boy. Get into this game a little bit. What's going on at 4 o'clock? I just saw another stream. Yeah, that's Harvey. That's going to be for. It's going to be a quick stream, probably 30 minutes. It's going to be for YouTube artists, and once I start it, I'll explain it in more detail. That's if anybody shows up. Thanks, Comic Boy. Tony Pollard. Yep. Chin. Hey, Chin is he's the man. He flies around. Hey, Camille, what's going on? Thanks. And tell Dossie I said hi. She always checks me out. Dax running again. He runs out of bounds. That's one thing about a quarterback that's mobile. If he gets in trouble and we don't have anybody on him, and there's nobody on him, if the line doesn't get him, he's gone for a while.
Step 2 of the plays where guys like Dak Prescott just kill you.
I don't know if a lot of people are looking at number 34 there, defensive back, who actually went to the outside to make the tackle. A lot of people look at that and say, why didn't he go inside? Because if he went inside, he definitely would have got outside. That was great defense. That's where you want to come up as a defensive back. If there's a sweep or if the play is coming your way, you want to come up to make that tackle to the outside, so the runner had to come inside. But it just so happened that everybody was covered. Everybody was covering somebody. Linebackers didn't have a chance to scrape down and make that tackle. So there's a whistle blown. I think that's the end of the quarter. Yeah, Chuck. I love that tackling, bro. Love that tackling. Tony Pollard. Yep. Go defense, stay on their behind. Yes. Let's go. All right. So there's a little time. I think there's the timeout for the end of the quarter. Yep, end of the first quarter. Score 7-7. Cowboys driving.
Imagine being connected to and securing
game leaders, as you can see right there, Pollard 3 of 5 for 47 yards. Dak Prescott 3 of 6 for 40 yards. Chuba Hubbard 4 carries for 29 yards. Elliott 7 carries for 40 yards. And receiving, DJ Moore has 3 receptions for 47. And for Dallas, Schultz, that's that tight end that keeps losing the ball. 3 receptions for 40. That's almost 2 in a row. That's not heard of. So he probably will not fumble the rest of the game because I know he's in his head right now. He's actually protecting the ball, but he's holding it. He's got it. He's basically still holding it with one hand. He's protecting it.
Financial security in retirement doesn't just happen. It's important to find objective.
He's protecting the ball, but he's not holding it with both hands. I don't think. He doesn't have it secure in his arms. And so if you get hit on those arms, your arms are going to rotate and that ball's going to come out.
Live, invest, and retire.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining me today. We got 3 more quarters to go. The score is tied up. Panthers versus the Cowboys. When people used to say what I'm getting ready to say now, and that is I actually like both of these teams. Most people, even me, say, you're not a diehard fan. You're not a true fan to one of them, but I am, and I'll tell you why here shortly. Dax drops back. Looks like he has a man. He does. That's Cooper. Cooper has the ball down at the Panthers' 18-yard line. But Cooper doesn't look like he can go, man.
Stutter, and he drives like he's going to try to run by. Watch. Comes off. Little chatter. Now it looks like a go route. Now they say you pull the string back, and he comes back.
Cooper looks like he's laboring to move.
Before Amari Cooper turns his head. It's a really high-level connection. That's good ball.
All right, but the Cowboys are threatening again. Cooper's on the sideline. I don't think he's going to be able to go the rest of the game. Dax drops back again. Has a tight end over the middle, and he waltzes into the end zone. Number 89. That's Blake Jarwin. Right over the middle. Almost like a tight end dump. Out of the shotgun. Let's see where it came from. Oh, cool little move right there. Man, it's amazing how they set up these plays. That's kind of hard to defend right there. Whole time, if you guys can see what's going on. All right, whistle was blown before the kick. Score right now is 7-13. There's a flag on the play. Nice little design play. And the quarterback didn't have to hold the ball long. 12 men on defense for Carolina. Probably just moved the ball up.
Last year, then unfortunately he blew out his ACL the first game, and then Schultz was allowed to grow with the offense, so he's kind of been the secondary guy. So for him,
yeah, got a few little struggles going on there, but that offensive design was like outstanding though.
He get 2 points by just getting 1 yard. That's really, I like this by Mike McCarthy.
There was a really bad call in the defense. 12 men on the field because now instead of kicking the field goal, Dak Prescott comes back on the field. They've got the ball on the 1 yard line. And a little quick. Oh, does he get it? Don't give it to him, ref. They gave it to him. It was nice defense. Schultz caught the ball. Let's see if he turned. Chin. No. Okay. Look. Let's look right here. Let's see. Did he extend it before his knee goes down? Oh. Oh, that was close right there. That's close right there. But on the field, they gave it to him. It's been some close calls. There's been some close calls today. So the refs gonna have to. They got to do their job today. They gave him a 2-point. They gave him the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Jeremy Chin made a good stick. He hit him, but just like Shaq Thompson, he went to his knees. If he had hit him and drove his feet, he'd have made that tackle, and they wouldn't. He'd have never got even close to the. Well, he was close to the end zone, but he never got in. But he hit him and sort of like he just stopped his feet. He deaded his feet and didn't drive, and the tight end was able to stick the ball over the edge of the end zone, or stick the nose of the ball over the end zone.
You want to save 15% or more on car insurance?
All right, right now.
It's what you do.
Right now, it's been a very interesting game. Very interesting game. Let's see if the Panthers can come out and take this ball down the field and get some points out of it also.
You know you want that saucy toss wing stop with flavor gets wings.
Looks like Darryl still looking for that money in his own.
Should we tell him he can just refinance his Rocket Mortgage?
Nah. Let's see where this goes.
When you want to find money in your home, Rocket can.
Box scores. All right, so Sam Darnold still 3 for 5, 47 yards. Dax 5-8 for 72. Hubbard 4 carries 29. Elliott 7 carries 40. What's Pollard got? Pollard has 4 carries for 16. DJ Moore 3 catches, 47 yards. Schultz 3 catches, 40 yards. Right there shows you how important the tight end is in your offense. Got to use them. No fumbles by Carolina. Fumbles. Tyler.
Want to tackle your fitness? Hey Siri, tell me more about Apple Fitness Plus.
So watch how close this is with Dalton Schultz.
There's a fumble, but they gave him a fumble, but they didn't. It didn't actually count as a fumble during the game there.
But it is good. It counts as the 2. And, we looked at this a million times.
Is that last name Biadays?
I mean, this is crazy close. I'm guessing so close that they would not ever overturn it with this margin of error. What do you think?
Yeah.
I like this because they show what the defense is doing right here. Shaq Thomas 3 of 3, Brian Burns 3 of 2. Boy, they've almost had some sacks on Dax. At least one. But he got out of there.
If there's any doubt at all, just leave the call alone, essentially.
Vander Esch.
There you go. So think about this for Dell. Think about this drive.
2 for 2. Gregory 2 for 1. Justin Hamilton 1 for 1. So the score is 5-15.
So an eventful drive.
Oh, they didn't give it to him.
So they did say that he was short. Now, they said the 12th penalty enforced on the kickoff. They enforced it on the try.
Right, because that's why they got the attempt from the 1-yard line. So I don't think he's wrong because there's.
Yeah.
All right, so the score is 7-13.
That's interesting, right? We all kind of said, well, too close, but they overturned it, and they may have gotten it correct. There's a lot going on.
Comic Boy, you guys are up 9. Great job.
All right, so it's a 6-point lead for Dallas.
All right, the ball's kicked into the end zone.
Sam Darnold has the Panthers on.
And my Panthers come back on the field.
Jets. I mean, just look at last year where he was. The Jets had a miserable season and had the lowest passer rating in the league compared to this year. How about the snaps trailing? Now, today he actually took some snaps trailing, and he will again, but he didn't trail.
All right, let's see how creative the Panthers can get here offensively.
You talked to him the other day in our great feature on the pregame show. Get to that in a second. On first down.
I want to see Robbie Anderson get into the offense. There's a penalty called. There's a flag. False start by the Panthers. Let's go, baby. Putting yourself into a hole to begin with.
So what was your impression sitting down with Sam in that feature that ran?
He just felt like he was at peace. I got the notion that he was just really comfortable in the system. He was really comfortable playing for this organization. I think he views it as really a fresh start. And I get that, right? At any point in the guy's career, things don't go your way, get off to a tough start. Sometimes change of scenery is all you need. And so far, that's been the case for Sam Darnold.
Yeah, he's fit quite well.
All right, Darnold in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left. He's looking to pass it. Gets it to Hubbard, but he is hit immediately.
He feels the pressure just enough. He does a great job sliding up in the pocket.
Little jump pass right there, but
both his feet are off the ground.
He had to get rid of that. Almost set poor Hubbard up. 13:27 left in the second quarter. Robbie Anderson comes across the line of scrimmage. Excuse me. Ball is thrown. It's caught, but he was out of bounds, and that was to Robbie Anderson.
Near the quarterback, so hang on. Darnold might have taken a shot from Gregory.
There's a flag on the play, though. Right now it stands as 3rd and 12. Oh! Personal foul against the Panthers. That pushes them way back.
Yeah, you'll see Irvin here gets his hands on the back of his helmet. And he just
was that a face mask?
That's pretty clear and obvious to the officials.
Oh, whatever.
Hard to not call it when the helmet gets ripped off.
Yeah.
Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator for Carolina.
They need to come up with another technical name for what that is actually called. It's not face mask, but illegal removal of the helmet. Illegal contact with the helmet. All right, so the Panthers are in very, very bad field position right here.
So the Cowboys have declined the penalty there.
But the Cowboys declined it because it's 3rd and 12. Let's get this first down. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 3rd and 12 and deep in our own territory.
Something to watch there. Mike Parsons has not lined up like he has the last couple weeks. He's playing a traditional off-the-ball linebacker in coverage here.
Oh, nice catch by Big Robbie Anderson, and the Cowboys decline the penalty, and the Panthers get the first down.
I'm not sure about that decision, right? You give them 3rd and 12, well, not
yeah, they would have been way back.
in any sense, and then they went just a real soft 3-man rush. They drop 8.
Robbie Anderson sits down, and Sam Darnold puts it between 2 guys.
That personal foul face mask call, push them back, make it 2nd and a mile.
Yeah, it would have been 2nd and big time. Like, that's 15 yards.
Credit to Carolina. Did a great job converting 3rd and long.
Right? They got number 80 tight end in there, but they're not going to use him. They hand it to Hubbard, who goes backwards, and he gets tackled in the backfield. Loss of at least 1.
I really like Jaron Curse. Watch him. You're going to see him. He's going to.
Let's see, was there anything there off tackle?
He's got contained, right? So he's the D-gap element of this defense.
Not a whole lot, but he would have gotten 1 or 2 yards instead of losing 1 or 2 yards if he had to hit that gap. Try to bounce it outside. Man, I only got 1 person in here. Let's go. All right, Sam under center. 7 seconds to snap it. Fakes the handoff. Throws it deep. And it's incomplete. Is that Trimble? So it's now 3rd and 11.
And you see Curse again going stride for stride with the tight end. They feel really good about Tommy Tremble. Last week, you mentioned it at the top of the show that added C.J. Henderson from Jacksonville.
All right, it's not bad. 205 playback, 7 likes. Okay, we can roll with this.
They were willing to give up Dan Arnold. They're really high on Tommy Tremble, the rookie tight end. He's got some skills that they think they can use as he continues to get more opportunities.
3rd and 11.
All right, Darnold's in the backfield all by himself. You got 4 seconds to snap this ball. Gets it off. Can he find anybody? 11 yards down the field. Sam takes off running. He gets the first down. And he slides. Let's go. Let's go.
Anytime you play man coverage, right? No one's eyes on. But watch Cam Irving. We said he had the penalty earlier. Watch him redirect this stunt. He distorts the defense. He distorts the rush. That's the rush lane that Sam Darnold sees. Man coverage. Everyone has their back to the quarterback. He sees space and he goes.
There you go, Panthers. Let's go. Take advantage of what you got or what they give you. Good job, number 14.
And you see good news. He's walking under his own power. Didn't see what happened to him on the play. So interesting, the quarterbacks in this game, Greg, their legs have been almost effective as their arms so far.
All right, Darnold enters the huddle to call the play.
And a first down. Drive continues for the Panthers.
Single back. They'll probably give it to Hubbard. Cowboys got 3 guys up front. They hand it to him. He gets outside. He hurdles the first defender. He hurdles Brown, and he picks up about 6 yards.
Let's go back to Carissa Thompson.
Big Scary Giants Saints scoreless in the second, missing Sterling Shepard and Darius Slayton today, but they do have
I hear you, Chuck.
Ross, who hauls it in. 52-yard touchdown from Daniel Jones. Giants up in this one, 7-7.
Yeah, they start on the 13th, but they play actually play a preseason game tomorrow night. I don't think I won't be able to get it. They're playing at where are they playing? Get up the field. There you go, baby. Freeman gets in there. I like Freeman, number 32. He gets the first down for the Panthers. Where are they playing? They're going to be playing at I can look at it right here.
We've seen him a lot as an edge rusher last couple of weeks. Dan Quinn said this week maybe more of a traditional.
They're playing at Russell Westbrook's old team. Actually, he's been gone from there 2 years. Can't think of the name of the team right now. Wow. Robbie Anderson in motion. Fakes the handoff. It's not there. Throws it back across the field. Robbie Anderson gets away. Good job. They play the Thunder. The Hornets got a preseason game. They play the Thunder tomorrow night. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to find that because they're playing in Oklahoma City, so I probably won't be able to get that. Then they play the Grizzlies on the 7th.
He said we just couldn't believe that this kid was a linebacker, pass rusher, kind of hybrid defensive player. And then one day he just decided, I'm going to go be the best wide receiver at the Penn State camp. He said he's a phenomenal athlete. Some pretty interesting backstory there.
Really is.
Sam Darnold in the backfield by himself. Has a man. That's DJ Moore. Catches it for another first down. Get up, DJ. There you go. I thought he was making a motion there that he was hurt again. 8 minutes and 46 seconds left. Good little move. Sam Darnold gets it out quick.
Moore's got great balance. He's strong. We talked earlier about his run after catch. There's nothing really in his game that he doesn't do well.
The 11th play of this drive for Carolina.
Darnold under center. Fakes the handoff again. He's He's under pressure, but he gets it out to Chuba Hubbard. Good job. Oh, come on. No, there's a flag on the play.
So let's see what the penalty is now.
But that was 1st and 10. Got to be holding.
Holding.
Oh, holding on the defense. And it's declined.
Watching these quarterbacks is a blast. I mean, neither guy is really.
Yeah, I thought Darnold was going down that time. He gets away, hangs onto the ball, finds Chuba Hubbard out there in the flats, throws it. Chuba gets a good 10 yards. And we get holding on the defense.
First 4 games of the year, both these guys are playing really, really good football.
McDarnold had the big run on 3rd down.
So now the Panthers are threatening. They have the ball on the 12-yard line. Another fake. Gets rid of it. Little screen. Oh, but the Dallas Cowboys read that and defend that well. Number 9.
They try to get the tight end screen there to Ian Thomas.
Looking like this kid I used to play with named Chris Barber.
You see that when Moen releases,
he's playing that linebacker, though.
Ian Thomas has to be a little more inside those numbers. They call it a train track. We're going to run up the inside. You see,
yeah, they finally used that tight end out there. But that was read and defended well. 2nd and 9. So the Cowboys can still get a first down. Darnold takes off again. He wants to score again, and he does score again. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Sam Darnold, a rushing machine. 2 on the ground today, 5 on the year. We're tied.
Let's go, Sam Darnold. I hear you. You know, I guarantee you nobody, even me, looks at Sam Darnold and says, hey, Sam Darnold is going to be a running quarterback, or he's going to run when he gets a chance. And because he doesn't really, to me, look like he's athletic enough to, or he doesn't have speed. But he has decent speed for a quarterback. Heck, he may have the – and we sneak it in for the extra point. So the Panthers go up by 1. He may have more touchdowns than anybody on our team right now, if I'm not mistaken. He may be leading us with touchdowns. Touchdowns on the ground. All right, so there's a timeout on the field.
Halls like an F-150, thinks like an F-150, and powers like an F-150. It must be an F-150.
What's up, Ryan?
The 2021 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid.
I don't understand. What do you mean by my bad? Hey, Ryan, I tried to find your rushing. I tried to find the game you're talking about, man. I even looked on Max Preps. I couldn't find anything.
My work is no.
I'm still looking for it though.
My work is people hope. I work at FedEx.
Take your career to the next level with one of
Comic Boy is cool.
There's something I want to ask you. The new iPhone 13 Pro is here with the most advanced iPhone camera ever, and I got it at T-Mobile.
I thought you were going to talk about forever.
This is a value that lasts forever.
All right, yeah, because I want to see that. Yeah, Comic Boy is he's one of my ex football players. He is actually extremely knowledgeable about like all sports. I think definitely football.
Enough about me. Let's talk about Lex. But there's one delicious reason to wave a perfect dream farewell. The sooner you wake, the sooner you'll get toasted breakfast burritos only at Taco Bell.
Coming for a soccer ball? Leave a part of the team. What we value most shouldn't cost more.
Yeah, I couldn't see what happened on right here. I had to go to the actual YouTube stream to see. Yeah, Common Boy's cool.
2021 Ford F-150. Tough this might can only be called F-150.
Big scoring drive by Sam Darnold. 13 plays, 75 yards. He had a huge pick of a first down with his legs, and then he runs in his second touchdown of the day. And a beauty of a play design, which Greg will show you right after the kick. And the Panthers lead the Cowboys 14-13. Midway through this second quarter. Greg, so show us why that play works.
So this is really a quarterback draw with a pass option. Once Royce Freeman leaves the box, you're going to see him motion out. Donald's going to look. Now, all he's going to do is he's going to count. He's got 5 blockers, and he's got 5 men. Really, it's 4.5. Micah Parsons gives a lot of attention. That's the trigger for Sam Darnold to turn it from a swing screen to a quarterback draw.
What
It's
is
all
this?
just a math
Get out of
equation.
here.
We have more numbers than you. We're going to go in that direction. Really simple play design. Really well executed.
Now it's Prescott's turn.
Prescott
He sees it by
gets it out quick. Ooh, nice break. Come on, ref. Are you serious? You're going to call that pass interference? That's a no call. Let's see it again.
Defense, number 26. Spot on the foul. Automatic. First down.
Yeah, he did get there early. He turned him. Nice call, ref.
Official just thinks Dante Jackson gets to CeeDee Lamb. Just a half count early. See him kind of wrap his right arm around his waist. Right in front of the official.
Oh, man. Number 95 was lined up offside, like grossly offside.
Panthers linebacker Hassan Reddick, he remains on the sideline from his team. He spent an eternity in the medical tent. I checked with the team. They said there is nothing official to report, although I did observe the medical staff working on Reddick's right shoulder, testing the strength in that arm.
Interesting. Yeah, he's been in and out of the game. Right now, 2 linebackers on the field for Carolina. His position not out there. Prescott being pressured, sets up a screen.
They set up a screen, and the Panthers actually defend that pretty good.
Was there to blow it up, and now he's slow to get up. And they cannot afford
But
to
Shaq
lose him.
Thompson is hurt. He's trying to get his helmet off. That's definitely not good. Ah, come on.
Year, Greg is a teammate of yours. He's their best defensive player. Let's see what happened. Number 7.
They have this screen set up really well. We talked about the landmark on the Panthers, but Shaq just blows it up. I don't know exactly what happened.
He must have pulled something because he started holding it before he even finished making the tackle.
Not exactly sure.
Ah, man, that doesn't look good. These things happen in sports, man, but, man, when they do, it just hurts the team, man.
Exactly
like, he's still
I
down.
hope that Shaq Thompson can get up.
So we got our top defensive player that's down. Well, he's up now, but he's limping. He's walking pretty good, so we don't know. And then we got our top running back that's hurt.
Well, this is what makes Shaq Thompson so good, right? Give you a little idea as he gets up here.
Last week against Houston, these 3 sequence, the way they use him, here he's doing a pick stunt. He's getting the center off the twisting Frankie Louvu to get the quarterback off his spot. Hassan Reddick comes and cleans it up. Then 2 plays later, they got 5 guys down. Now they add Shaq Thompson to the rush. Really, his explosiveness and his quickness. All those plays came in the 4th quarter last week on Thursday to close that game out. He's such a versatile, dynamic player. You got to hope he's okay.
So he goes out, but Hassan Reddick comes back in on the 3rd down. Set up his clock the other way. Wilson gets a quick block and a first down.
Nice little pass there by Dax to an open number 1.
And the timing of the block, KB, if he does that block a second earlier, it's pass interference. But you can see he times this almost perfectly. A little early.
That's why you come up outside, bro. That's why you come up outside corner. Don't even stick your head on the inside. Dax hands it off to Zeke Elliott. We hadn't heard from him in a while. He gets a good 6 yards on that. With 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half, the Cowboys are driving again.
2 touchdowns. 5 minutes to go in this first half.
We picked up C.J. Henderson from the Jaguars last week. Good little tackle. Was that Brown? Yep. From our draft pick last year, Brown makes the tackle.
Meaning lining up on defense on their sideline. It allows their coaches.
I'm gonna check him out this play. Where's Brown? Out there on the right. He usually gets double teamed. Oh, almost picked. Almost picked.
Jackson was the closest defender, and now 4th and 3. And it looks like they're going to go for it again. So you're telling me they're literally yelling directions out to Henderson?
They are. They just feel like because he hasn't been here very long, he understands basic, right, coverages. We're in cover 3. We're in cover 2. Man, move inside.
Yeah, he understands that, man. But dang, like,
yeah,
that could be dangerous.
Know the exact coverage.
Anderson from the Jaguars, he was a high pick for them. I'm thinking they were saying, like, Dallas punts the ball instead of going for it. Erickson catches the ball like around the 9-yard line. Oh, yeah, he was a high draft pick for the Jaguars, and it just didn't work out. And we traded our tight end. Oh, my gosh, what was the tight end's name? I was liking that kid because we were actually getting the ball to the tight end. I cannot even remember that guy's name, but we traded him and another pick or something like that to get Anderson.
The ones you put on yourself.
All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. For those maybe joining me for the first time, I do this every weekend when the Panthers are playing. And I'll be doing this for each of the as many of the Hornets games as I possibly can. I can't wait to see this season. Only bad thing about the season coming up is the Panthers did not pick up Jello. I don't even think he's on the swarm squad. He did. I mean, he did his thing in the summer league, but they didn't pick him up, and nobody else is interested in him right now. So Jello, I don't know where he could play. I mean, I think he could play in the G League somewhere. He could probably make a team somewhere, but no, that didn't work out with the Hornets. And the Hornets actually play a basketball game tomorrow night. Yeah, they're going to be playing the Thunder, but it's a preseason game. They got a game on tomorrow night. They got a game on the 4th, I think it is. They'll be playing the Memphis Grizzlies. But I don't think I'll be able to get either one of those. I think I'm going to have to get me a Fire Stick so I can get everything. Yeah, but so that's going to be interesting. So you guys join me there and make sure you guys click that like button.
Like that, Kurt. Look forward to seeing you guys at the half at 4:19. Both quarterbacks today, what are they doing? See the numbers, rushing yards. Been a big.
All right, so the Cowboys have to punt the ball, and they have the Panthers down on their 9-yard line. Boy, it'd be outstanding to have a big play right here. They hand it off to Hubbard. He goes down in the backfield. Let's go. There's a flag on the play. There was a run that's probably going to be holding.
Was there on the tackle. Now let's see what the penalty is. Carolina might be moving back a couple yards here.
They can't go 10 yards because the ball's on the 9, so it's going to be half the distance. Come on, man. Like, really? Why do you hold? Why do you hold on a run play? Just block, man.
Just bring up a 2nd down and 12.
I've always said that. Kim Bailey two things right there. Bailey, I'm from a town called Bailey, North Carolina, and I used to be a Dallas Cowboys fan before the Panthers was established. Sam drops back the pass. Get rid of it, Sam. He gets it out of there to DJ Moore. Go down, DJ. Don't get hurt. So the Cowboys, the Panthers had a penalty there. Drops them back there, and they actually get into good conversion territory here. It's 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Pretty sure we are not going to be running this. Not in this set anyway. There's 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this first half. 3 receivers to the right. Send Robbie Anderson to the left. Sam looks for him, gets him. First down. First down, nice pass to Robbie Anderson, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 3 minutes. Actually, the clock is still running.
What this tells Sam Darnold is it's zone coverage. The way they try to pass this off because nobody runs with him, Curse can't, they call it banjo. He can't bump out to that wide receiver in time. Really good play.
Good to see Robbie Anderson getting into them getting Robbie into the offense there. 2 receivers to the right. We'll send the tight end over to the left off the line. There's a single back. They hand it to him. Yeah, Chuba's doing a lot of dancing, man. I need him to find a hole and just make a decision and go. The Saints have New York, the New York Giants. In this one, the Panthers still up 1.
And Sam Darnold has been all up, really no downs in his new tenure with the Panthers. And going to take us down to the 2-minute warning here. And Panthers with the football with a 1-point lead, and Darnold trying to get his team to 4-0 on this young season.
All right, so we got a timeout for the 2-minute warning. NC stand up.
Innovation usually looks something like this. But what if it didn't? What if it looked like a family?
All right, let's take a look at the team stats really quick.
What if it looked like an ordinary drive, made extraordinary? Or what if it looked like a 118-year-old company that puts in the work so that everything just works?
Want to go? Let's go.
What if we changed what innovation looks like? From floating around in your own personal space capsule up here to what we could build for all Americans down here.
Sarah, you said you were buying a car today. I stayed up and crunched all the numbers.
I already used Capital One Auto Navigator. I found my car online and got pre-qualified instantly. Easy.
Well, since we're both up, who wants French toast? What's in your wallet?
So it looks like everything is close to being even. The Cowboys have an edge in rushing yardage.
Spiced sauce, bold and guac. It's a whole new.
With all that said,
done the Chipotle way.
the Panthers are still up 1 and moving the ball, still in their own territory.
Pizza Hut delivers. How bad do you want it? In Jacksonville, after Jaguars returner Jamal Agnew caught a missed field goal, he wanted it so bad, he followed blocks by Josh Allen and Laurenti McRae for a 109-yard return for a touchdown. Only the 3rd such play in league history. If you want the hot, delicious taste of Pizza Hut delivered this bad, all you have to do is go to pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut. That graphic is amazing. I mean, first quarterback with 5 rushing touchdowns, first 4 games ever. If I were to take a guess, I would either said Lamar Jackson or the guy that you played with for so many years, Cam Newton.
Yeah, these Panther fans, they've seen some quarterback rushes over the years, but Sam Donald, I tell you, you can't be anything but impressed with how he's played so far.
2 minutes to go in the half. Sorry, Greg. 2 minutes to go in the half. Each team with 3 timeouts. Second down and 8 for Carolina. Breathing rush. They get 4. Here comes Gregory. Second sack today for Dallas. Second sack for Randy Gregory.
Some of the other pressures, we talked about scheme and whatnot. This is Randy Gregory just straight up winning a one-on-one matchup. Just relentless. He starts up the field. Cameron Irving kind of sets too deep. He comes underneath. They teach the defensive ends, Kevin, when they get to the quarterback's depth, it's time to stop. You got to come back underneath the blocker to get in the face of the quarterback. It's exactly what you see Randy Gregory does. They call it a retrace. Cameron Irving just didn't have an answer for that.
That allows Dallas to call their first timeout, so 2 timeouts to go with plenty of time if they get a hold here for Gregory, his first 2 sacks of the year. Brings him a 3rd and 14. I wonder if we see Michael Parsons rushing the passer here. It doesn't look like it. He's still in the middle of that defense. Here he is, number 11.
All right, after that sack, the Panthers have the ball, 3rd and 14. We've been actually doing pretty good on those. Yep. We actually get.
I think they're saying he was in, so they will use a timeout.
We actually get the ball to the tight end this time.
If he goes out of bounds there, he stops the clock under 2 minutes. But I think they ruled him that he got tackled in. Very interesting. Last week, Mike McCarthy came under fire a little bit there at the end of the first half against Philly. He decided not to try to extend the first half.
It is 4th and 5.
And go in for the half. You see him here.
And since the Panthers are in their own territory, they are more than likely are going to be punting this ball. So the Cowboys will get the ball back with plenty of time. Plenty of time to get on the scoreboard.
For that call, said he just liked the way his defense was playing. Maybe not as much in this game. And remember, Carolina gets the ball after the half too, giving his team plenty of time to operate here. On a 4th and 5, they'll punt it away.
It's a high punt, fair call for the fair catch, and Lamb catches it.
There in the stratosphere, as it'll be Dallas ball, 1:40 to go. We take this break, a short break from Columbia. Let's hear from them.
This gold means you're a champion. But this gold means you're a champion of warmth. Because only Heat Infinity.
All right, right now, the Washington football team is trailing Atlanta 13-7. The Houston Texans are trailing the Buffalo Bills 16-0. Chicago is leading Detroit 14-0 at halftime. Miami is trailing Indianapolis 7-3 at halftime. The Cowboys have the ball. Little rush coming. He gets rid of it to Cooper. And Cooper gets into Panther territory at about the 47-yard line. Nice little strike. Boye can't get to Dax. Cowboys hurrying up. Dax calling the audible. He's in the backfield by himself. Throws it to the sideline, out of bounds in the direction of Ezekiel. Cleveland is leading Minnesota 8-7 with 10 seconds left to go. Oh my gosh, who is this wide open?
More of a too high safety zone look. No one carried the vertical number 3 receiver in that case, Dalton Schultz.
And I'm pretty sure that New York and Saints game is tied at 7. Prescott, the ball's tipped. It's probably good that ball. Well, for Dallas, it's good that ball was tipped because the receiver was covered.
bringing linebackers. He's bringing guys off the edge from the secondary. He's dropping defensive linemen. You see Brian Burns there dropping to coverage.
He might have came open.
I think that's the formula that this defense wants to find.
This Phil Snow in the middle of your screen. It's a 3rd down and 10. Dallas obviously on the field goal range.
See all these bodies up here.
Dax calling audibles at the line. He's got Ezekiel in the backfield, but it's going to be a pass. Pressure. He's hit as he throws. 4th and 10 with 55 seconds left.
Credit to Phil Snow. You see all these bodies up front make it really hard. Franklin, again, comes unblocked. We've seen it now twice in that possession. The one time they got away with it, he got the ball out to Cooper early.
That affected that ball just a little bit.
Definitely affected his throw. Now here you are. You got 3 timeouts.
All right, the Panthers have 3 timeouts. The Cowboys will be punting the ball. Probably going to let that clock run all the way down. No, they didn't. Left about 6. Erickson catches the ball this time on about the 11-yard line. So now the Panthers come back out to see what they can do with about 50 seconds left.
Extremely impressed, not only with the throw, not only with the accuracy, but really what's caught our eye today is when he's decided to run both by design and kind of improv.
Actually, 48 seconds left.
A lot of attention's on the other sideline, Dak Prescott, but Sam Darnold.
Panthers leading this 14-13.
Playing really well.
And now you said, see how aggressive they are, backed up just outside their own 10. 48 seconds to go.
We just can't make a mistake. Can't throw an interception, and we can't fumble down here. Throw it out of bounds. There's nothing's there. Come on, put the ball away, Sam. Oh, let's go, baby. Got to get out of there, man.
And now, timeout is called by Dallas.
The Dallas Cowboys call a timeout. Right there. He's either got to let that ball go toward the sideline, throw it away, or he's got to get out of there. But probably most important right there, protect the ball. Protect the ball. We can't fumble down here. We can't throw an interception down here. And that interception, I'm talking to every offensive player, every skilled player on the Panthers team. You get the ball, protect it. All right, so Sam's under center. Pretty sure they're going to run this one with 41 seconds on the clock. And they give it to him. Freeman almost gets away. He gets the ball back to about the 11-yard line. Gives Dallas a little breathing room there. 25 seconds left on the clock, 3rd and 11. And looks like everybody's headed to the locker room.
Carolina will get the ball to start the second half, too. Keep that in mind as we take it.
And they just mentioned that Carolina will get the ball when we come out for halftime, after halftime. So the score right now in this good game, in an exciting game, is Carolina 14-13. 1 point over the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys decided to go for a 2-point conversion after the Panthers had got a penalty for 12 men on the field. And it actually did not work. Well, they did not get in. Preliminary call was that they did get in. It was a touchdown.
Sorry, you called 911.
But after looking at it closely, after reviewing it, it was determined that the receiver did not get into the end zone. And so they took the 2 points off. After that, the Panthers came down and scored and got their extra point, which put them up by 1. Another interesting call in the game by the Cowboys was when the Panthers got a personal foul penalty, and that would have put them back 15 yards. They would have been very close to their own end zone, and the Cowboys declined the penalty because it was like third. It was like 3rd and 12. It would have been 3rd and forever. Third and 20, 15, 25, like 27, and the Cowboys declined the penalty, and the Panthers actually got a first down on that. So it depends on what happens with this game. Where it doesn't matter what happens there, it's still coach is still going to be questioned about that call. But it's been a very interesting game, been a very exciting game. Both quarterbacks are doing their thing. And both defenses are doing their thing. Even though there's 14, 13 points that have been scored, both defenses are flying around out there.
Welcome to the Verizon halftime.
All right, so this is halftime, and guys, I will be right back.
Please, Lord, no hard names to pronounce. Jameis Winston, the quarterback for the Saints, back. Look, step, great pass protection. Down the middle, wide open. Juwan Johnson, corner to the outside, safety to the inside. Just look it up. He did. 15-yard touchdown. Giant 7. Saints 7 at the half. Lions Bears. Justin Fields getting the start. His first start of his rookie career.
First at home, second overall.
Yeah. David Montgomery. Here's what you do. Hand that ball off to this guy. Hard running David Montgomery. Dependable running back, 14-0 over the Lions. The Bears are. Let's go on to the Washington football team. At the Atlanta Falcons, that's Matt Ryan warming up. Set up in the flat. Dump it off to Cordell Patterson. 12-yard touchdown, second touchdown for Patterson. Atlanta 17. Washington 13 at the half. Browns at the Vikings. Baker Mayfield. Out of the eye in motion, turn around, hand it off, find me a hole. That's what Kareem Hunt does. In from 1 yard out. 11-7. Cleveland on top of Minnesota. Patrick Mahomes, my wife's favorite quarterback. Kansas City Chiefs are favorite team. He tosses it to Elaire for a 1 yard score. Second time we've seen this run this year. I believe the first time they did this, it was to the tight end. 21-13, though, Chiefs on the road on top of the Philadelphia Eagles. Josh Allen coming to his own. Got a lot of money in the bank. Look right, pull it back over the middle. There he is. Dawson Knox, 25-yard touchdown. Buffalo 16, Houston nothing. Nice game. Good quarterback. Titans at the Jets. Zach Wilson, number 1 pick for the Jets in this year's draft at quarterback out of BYU under ball handling. Give it to Michael Carter, 2-yard touchdown, but it's Tennessee 9. Jets 7. Halftime score. Colts at the Dolphins. Carson Wentz. There he is. We're just showing you this picture. He doesn't do anything. We just showed you the picture. And then Jonathan Taylor takes it 23 yards, Michael. Hell, Michael.
Hey.
Touchdown, 7-3 Colts.
All right,
On top of the Dolphins.
This is only week 4. With Michael, we talk about Lamar Jackson. We talk about Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson. The guy who leads the entire league in rushing touchdowns is a quarterback for Carolina, Sam Darnold.
Yeah, you took my note, Kurt.
Thank you. Sorry, I appreciate that. Sorry. Yeah, sometimes you got to do friends still things to make them look smarter than they are. But that's okay. I'll give it to you. But in all seriousness, though, we all know how great the Cowboys were. Everybody talk about the Cowboys. But the Carolina Panthers opened up a lot of eyes. Here is Sam Darnold, 29-yard pass to DJ Moore, a very tough run after the catch. And here, the 3rd and 11, a 14-yard run right up the middle, and his talent was lost in New York. You didn't realize how athletic this guy was. And here on the nice the 11-yard touchdown run, like you said, he leads the league in rushing touchdowns. We never would have thought. But this is a testament to how great of a job this coaching staff has done, because this team, no one expected this out of them to be this tough. It should be 14-7 if the officials didn't get that fumble call earlier wrong. But I don't understand. It's a replay. They said, well, if you're going to eliminate human error, then why have instant replay only on certain points to eliminate human error? If you're going to have instant replay, use it all the time.
Yeah, and there are all those rumors around Carolina in the offseason about Deshaun Watson. They were looking to acquire him. Maybe they found their quarterback, and certainly this defense, Shaq Thompson, Jeremy Chin, as you talked about, the hit on Schultz, which we thought was a fumble before progress impeded. You can't replay that. And then Dallas's decision to opt out of the one penalty and also
have to understand that we can afford to protect Dak Prescott a little bit better. Defensively, we're saying Donald is concerned. He said we gave up those 3rd and 1, and it really hurt us. He also used the word that Greg just used, turnovers. I'll have more on Matt Rule in a second.
Yeah, they haven't gotten them. That's what's led Dallas' defense this year. Matt Rule told us, if we don't turn the ball over, we'll be in this game. It's exactly what's happened. They started with Hubbard with a run, and good time. And he's going to have a 9-yard game with a penalty flag, too. But, Pam, go ahead and finish your thought here. And, you know what, hang on. Let's just see. It looks like this is going to be coming back. But let's confirm. They're going to talk it over.
Offense, number 65. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down. Well, one thing about Matt Rule, he told me we knew that there was going to be a flurry to start this game. We just knew we had to withstand it. He believes they did. Sam Darnold, he's very, very pleased with his play. Let me tell you something about Matt Rule. He comes out very, very relaxed, laughing and joking with his players, and they make the field.
Well, they look at it. They're playing well, especially after Dallas scored that opening touchdown. It's kind of like they answered and settled the game, Greg. You know, that's how it felt to me. So after the penalty, moving on back, 1st and 13. Darnold over the middle, more quick catch, right in stride. First down, turns it upfield. DJ Moore still going inside the 40. Oh, what a beauty to Moore. He's trying for 39 yards.
They just beat the pressure, and he gets the ball out just in time. Watch Parsons with a little TE stunt. He's too late. Darnold does a great job hitting DJ Moore in stride. It was man coverage. Javon Diggs got kind of mixed up there in the middle of the field, running around one of the other offensive players of Carolina, but you can see just how explosive DJ Moore is with the ball in his hands. He turns into a running back once he catches the ball.
99 yards on the game for Moore. Here's Anderson on the jet sweep, looking to get to the edge, and Anderson going to pick up 4 yards for Trayvon Diggs, knocks him down.
Yeah, something I thought was interesting that Pam said about Matt Rule coming out, being a little more relaxed. The energy around the Panthers practice facility, maybe compared to last year in year 1 and year 2, so many guys I've talked to there say they can sense a more relaxed Matt Rule. He seems a lot more comfortable that his system is in place. Maybe last year he's really trying to make a statement, changing things from the past regime. They said he's a lot more comfortable, a lot more relaxed atmosphere. And I think that's a big reason why his team's playing so much better this year.
Panthers are driving. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, single back. Sam had to get rid of that ball.
But could not complete it on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Well, listen, on that point with Rule, I mean, listen, your Carolina's career essentially ended when he came in, right? I mean, so that's where a lot of the veteran leaders like yourself not back. This is a young team.
And he knew for his ability to kind of put his stamp on
So we are in the 3rd quarter.
how much respect he has for Ron Rivera.
The Panthers lead by 1 point. It's 14-13. 3rd and 7. Panthers have been doing pretty good on 3rd down conversions. See what happens this time. He's got to get rid of it. He does. Oh.
He got hit, and because of that, it was thrown behind DJ Moore.
Yeah, had a man, but he did get hit, and that ball sort of floated on him.
We said it seemed like this Dallas defensive line. Did you see all these bodies up? They come, they twist, they stun. You see Micah Parsons is coming.
Yeah, couldn't
they can really rush the passer.
Couldn't follow through with that pass, so it floated a little bit.
We said, Kevin, let's keep an eye on that. It seems like they're starting to break through, and it came at a great
And the
time.
Panthers will try for 3 points. No good. He had the distance, but he hooked it. And now the Cowboys have great field position. Went for that one.
And now it's stacked. And the Cowboys will take over down by 1 here in the 3rd.
Just missed it by about 2 feet. So the Cowboys get the ball and ball in great field position. That may be one that will be questionable, and Matt Rule will be questioned about that one. If he makes that field goal, it's great, but he misses it, and even though the Panthers were in Dallas territory, still was a 54-yard. I think it was a 54-yard field goal. That was missed, so the Cowboys have the ball on their own 40, about the 45-yard line.
Like everyone that worked from home, learned a new hobby, or welcomed a new family member.
Looks like the defense is going to have to make a big play here. Yeah, something's going to have to happen. We're going to have to make a big play because the Dallas Cowboys are already starting in great field position. Once they get beyond the 45-yard line, then you start playing downhill.
We engineer them for drivers who are determined to power through, just like you are. Rise to the challenge with the rugged performance of the Honda Passport, Pilot, and CR-V.
Wendy's new Big Bacon Cheddar is here. Because to make new flavors, you have to go above and beyond. Unlike some places. Wendy's put cheddar on the bun? What do we got?
Sesame seeds.
Yes! Yeah. Try Wendy's new Big Bacon Cheddar today. Dale.
It's your home for the American League playoffs. The ALDS begins Thursday on FS1. Game sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance.
Cowboys take over good field position after the missed field goal, a long one by Gonzalez. And you see they had a couple long touchdown drives, but of course the punts on their last two. Elliott dancing through. Look at this Elliott. Good run. Got 11 yards after being tripped up behind the line of scrimmage.
Right off the bat, they hand the ball to Ezekiel Elliott, and he gets a good 10 to 11 yards.
He looks faster. He looks more nimble. Shaq Thompson tries to run through that little subtle shit, and then he's back up into the void in the defense. That's a great jump cut. He looks fast. He looks quick. These last couple weeks.
Dak back under center again. I would hand it to Ezekiel again.
You got jumbo formation here. The covered in as an extra.
And they do. Zeke plows ahead for about 5 or 6 yards.
I wonder if he and Pollard had that big week too. It's been all Zeke for the most part today.
Yeah, and don't think that all that, those stories that come out about Pollard needs more reps. Don't think Zeke doesn't realize that. This is a prideful guy who's run for a lot of yards. Guys like him, they take that stuff personal. He says, no, when I'm back there, he's running. You saw him that last one. Not really blocked that well. You feel like you do a good
Number
job.
43 there on the end of the line. I'm checking him out there, Futch. Does his job. Good job. But Zeke is running hard today.
He was stopped 3 yards before the marker by Carter, but he kept on going, turned the back.
We're gonna have to hit this big man low.
He can run with speed and quickness. You saw the
Look, right there, number 43 does a good job.
He runs right through Jermaine Carter. See a lot of guys stripping at the ball.
Squeezes, sets that edge and squeezes things down. That's Riddick, squeezes it down. But we can't finish him off.
4 for 16 on the ground today. It's coming.
He looked for Cooper. He wasn't there. Now he's going down the field. Has a man. Oh, that was Cooper. He looked for Cooper, looked off the free safety, and then threw it deep. And Amari Cooper catches it for the Dallas Cowboys. I thought he was completely off of Cooper.
1, 2, yeah, he's clearly in.
Touchdown. Dallas Cowboys.
You see they got C.J. Henderson. He's just signed this week, out playing man-to-man against one of the elite wide receivers. Great ball placement by
What's up, Connor?
drop him in the bucket.
I am not listening to any songs on this stream right here. But after the game, there should be another stream that I've got set up. I don't know if you can see it, see the schedule, but it's going to be, I think, at 4:15, where I'm going to. It's called YouTube Artists. Actually, YouTube Artist Show. Here's my. Let's see. I can play this.
There's a new team in the NFL.
So on this channel, I'll be listening to some songs by YouTube artists, even though I cannot play them out loud. Hopefully you guys, the people who are in here watching, will actually listen to it as I listen to it and then comment on it. That's what we're going to do. So stay tuned to after the game. And after the game, I will start my next stream. Right now, I'm planning to do it for about 30 minutes. It depends on how many people show up to how long I'll do it. So the Dallas Cowboys get on the board again. Get on the board first after the first half. Score is now 14-20. Cowboys. Panthers were having a little success there. They got the ball first coming out of halftime, but a couple of penalties. And then we went for a field goal, missed that field goal. So Dallas Cowboys actually got the ball in great field position. Ezekiel Elliott actually, well, not actually, but he is running the ball pretty darn good, getting yards after contact against the first place defense in the world. Sam Darnold playing a good game right now, 13 out of 19 for 153 yards. Dak, 9 of 16 for 138 yards passing. Rushing here, Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers, 9 of 42, 9 carries for 42 yards, and Ezekiel, 13 carries for 70 yards. DJ Moore doing his thing for the Panthers in receptions, 6 for 99 yards, and Amari Cooper, 3 for 69 yards. And Dallas kicks the ball off. It goes through the end zone, so the Panthers will get this on the 25-yard line.
Motions across. That bumps CJ Henderson from, instead of just matching up in his zone against the tight end, he finds himself. The double move, the slight lead by Amari Cooper is what settles his feet, and now it just becomes a track meet down the sideline. It's not bad coverage.
It's not bad coverage.
Great catch. Like I said, that ball is dropped literally in the bucket.
Yeah, Anderson just gets to the Panthers, and he gets burnt. Hubbard cuts it up, finds about 4 yards.
Christian McCaffery in week 3 against Houston with a hamstring. Good news for McCaffery is they didn't put him on IR, so they're hoping it's only a week or 2 injury. I know you spoke with him before the game. He's here.
I did. I got to visit with him for a little bit. He's one of my good buddies, but man, is he a competitor. Nobody takes more pride in being out there, taking care of his body. I know this is killing him, but the fact that they didn't put him on IR, I think suggests that they feel like he's going to be back hopefully sooner.
By the way, Reddy said, I saw your comment. What was it I was supposed to listen to yesterday? Freaking me out. I got you. But that's after this. Sam Darnold got a blitz on. He comes out and throws it into traffic. That was kind of close there. He's real confident throwing the ball. But he better watch it. Woo. What a catch.
it looks like a team has finally figured out how to use it on offense. He's having a big year.
He has. We saw him a couple weeks ago.
Falcons are now up.
Very comfortable playing that hybrid running back, wide receiver type role.
Another third down, 3rd and 7.
Micah Parsons here, lined up right over the center. Matt Paradis.
Third down, Parsons coming through.
Yep. The Cowboys' defensive pressure is getting to Sam. Doesn't have any time. He had a couple of when the Cowboys send their rushing guys. The Panthers aren't able to pick up everybody.
They got a lot of guys who've been
Put that ball away, Sam.
They're very multiple in their fronts. Give credit to Dan Quinn. He has done a really good job.
Dan Quinn is calling those
defense that the last couple years has
those blitzes at the right time.
So after getting the touchdown, the D forces a 3 and out. Here's Wilson. Call fair catch on a high kick by Charlton. But Wilson up around the 34. There's Dan Quinn and the D.
So the Cowboys get the ball on the 34-yard line. Yeah, that defense of the Cowboys flying around there with those blitzes, man. Panthers not able to pick it up. They're going to have to keep doing it to stop us, though. Actually, offenses actually had some success when we can keep those blitzes out of there, or those blitzers out of there.
My most monstrous villain yet. Anton Castillo in Far Cry 6. Do you know what you're getting into? Taking on Anton, fighting on the side of the gorilla. Well, I confronted some formidable foes in my time.
Chuck, you're exactly right.
You. Now.
And that'll work too. He's gonna have to read it. He's gonna have to look at some kind of cues that tell him that they're coming. I guess it's and that's if Sam is calling calling the audible, and they have an audible for a screen. Other than that, the offensive coordinator is just gonna have to figure out he's going to have to look at the cues from Dallas and say, okay, it's 3rd and whatever. They're probably going to bring pressure. Let's run this. And our tight end, who I cannot remember. Arnold. Arnold is who we traded to get Anderson. We traded Arnold, and I think they, if I'm not mistaken, a 5th-round pick or something like that. They had to trade a 5th-round pick to get, right? No, we did. Yeah. We sent Arnold, who was actually catching passes. I mean, they were using him in the offense. So I liked him. And then they got rid of him to get Anderson. I'm pretty sure Anderson will work out here eventually, even though Amari Cooper just burnt him. Yeah, it was a nice little pattern. It was a nice little pattern he ran. I can't deny that. Amari Cooper, nice little pattern he ran, and that caused Anderson to kill his footwork. Right? He actually hesitated. No, stopped. And then that's how Amari was able to get that step on him.
Up by 6, 9:10 to go in the 3rd. Now let's see if this Panthers #1 defense can hold.
All right, defense back on the field. And he connects with CeeDee Lamb for about 5 yards.
Perfect throw last time. One of the beauties here is they hired a coach in Mike McCarthy.
More like 6 is 2nd and 4.
The offense.
Continuity. That's the word that gets thrown around here in Dallas. Mike McCarthy has a
14-20 right now. Dallas on top. Dallas with the ball.
He came in and said,
Dallas has the ball on their own 40-yard line.
I believe in them. I trust them.
Dax throws it out to CeeDee Lamb out in the flats. He catches and gets the first down.
When I was with Hackett back in Kansas City years ago, we implemented an offense, and then all of a sudden we trade for Joe Montana. He goes,
got the first down, but he gained probably about 6 on that.
Learn from those past experiences. This whole system is built around that. Our team is built around that. I was not going to come in and disrupt that.
They hand it to Ezekiel, who finds a hole, still running. Wow. Ezekiel over 100 yards right now. He hesitated, looked for the whole zone. They just washed everybody down. Linebacker, that was a cornerback, couldn't get to him, and then Zeke was off to the races.
They call it the old Steeler zone fit. He ran it to perfection right there. Patience, and when the hole opens, hit it.
Cowboys got the ball on the 6-yard line. And wide open is the tight end. That's Schultz, who scores on that quarterback rollout. So the Cowboys come out second half and score 2 quick touchdowns. Dax is not leaving the field, so it looks like they may be going for 2.
So Franklin, he has Schultz man. When Schultz blocks out, he
oh my gosh.
This is man coverage, but when Schultz goes out to block Brian Burns, Franklin puts his eyes on the quarterback. That's all it takes.
Come on, man. You got to be disciplined.
Schultz, he's your man.
Yeah.
Really well.
You got to be disciplined. I mean, let's go, bro.
Help themselves finding the ball. Really well executed. You see Dallas here.
It's pass first. Got the linebackers back there for the run. So Dallas goes for 2 again.
Wilson in motion, fake to him.
Dax rolls out, throws it, and he has to just throw that one away. So another 2-point conversion, not converted by the Cowboys.
But this drive all got started with a 47-yard run from Ezekiel Elliott to set up another touchdown to the tight end. Greg Olsen calls your games tight end score.
I hate everything about that right there, but the thing that really bugs me is the wide open pass to the tight end, Schultz. Probably because I'm a defensive back at heart. You know, we play pass first. Pass first. You know, you got guys inside the interior. You got the interior line. You got the linebackers. You're outside. You're a defensive back. If you're outside, you are a pass first. So I'm not going to bite on the run until I'm 100% sure that tight end or whoever's out there on the end of the line is not going out for a pass. That's my job. Defensive back. You are pass first. Run support. You're not going to make that tackle on the inside anyway, for the most part, if he's going up the middle. It's not going to be your tackle. I hate that. But anyway, yeah, Chuck, we definitely need to use a tight end, so we got to get a tight end. We've thrown the ball to number 80. That was on the screen. I don't know what the difference is between Arnold and number 80. I don't know what his name is yet. You know, I'll learn for us. But we were actually using the tight end, and then we traded Arnold to get Anderson. And I know we did it because Horn was hurt. Man. Yeah, you're right. We need to find out how need to figure out a way to use our tight end. I mean, more effectively. Hey, anytime you're not winning, you're going to be under pressure. You know, the only, especially in high school, the only level that you're not really under pressure is middle school, because like, who's going to take your place anyway? And it ain't like they getting rid of middle school coaches and then bringing other people in. but in high school it's a little bit different. Yeah, I feel for the guys, man. I feel for them. I was talking to a guy yesterday on my stream who was like, Ashbro's got too much talent to be in the position they're in now. I don't know. They got some talent, but do they have that much talent to say, man, he's barely tapped that ball and it goes to the end zone. To say, yeah, they've got all this talent and we're not using it correctly. I don't know about that, man.
Doesn't necessarily get home. Now you see him off the ball more. A traditional linebacker does a nice job filtering through traffic, nose on the ball. Now the last possession we saw, this was second down. Shows the pressure over the center.
Hey, we got some guys that have transferred, for one reason or another, and when some main guys transfer, that hurts you. All right, so Darnold rolls out. Oh, no flag. Seems like our offense is playing a little stunted right now. I don't know what's going on here. It's 2nd and 10.
One thing Carolina has to do, you talked about, they haven't played from behind very long.
14-26 is the score.
But you don't want to feel there's a ton of time left, 7 minutes in the third quarter. 2 scores might seem like a lot. Just stay in your package, stay on script, stay in your game plan. There's no need to go away from what you've done. Not only today,
Chuck, listen. I'm gonna answer that in a minute. I'm gonna give you my answer to that. Darnold drops back, doesn't have anybody, has to get out of there, get rid of the ball. Darnold, just throw it. He does actually find Robbie Anderson close to the first down mark. 3rd and 1.
Another example of Darnold doing a great job keeping the play alive. But I really like what Robbie Anderson did. He was kind of dead up the side.
Good job, Robbie. Way to come back. This is the most action I've seen Robbie in all year.
So he's kind of dead. Sees his quarterback.
Now come back. Good. He took his eyes off of you. Boom. That's the first down. Oh, come on. You didn't give that to him? We're going to have to go outside. You can't get up the middle. No, he didn't get it. Bro, I would have. They had it stacked up the middle. No way you're going to get through that, baby. Got to get outside. He tries to go off the left. No, he didn't get nothing on that. Man, come on now. No way. You can't call that. I mean, you can't run that. Let's go, baby. They're stacked like that. Let's go get something quick outside. We don't have an audible for a quick pitch.
Your 34.5-yard line. If for whatever reason you don't get it, pump the ball, regroup. I think this is the right move if they decide to stick with it.
Well, hold on. They got a timeout, so I'm guessing if there's a timeout,
they're going to send the offense back out there. So they changed their mind.
4th and 1. Ball is on the what?
Gives us a second to tell you about Saturday. Massive top 5 showdown. Big noon doubleheader on Fox. Big noon kickoff crew live from Iowa City.
Chuck, you know what? I actually, as I've been sitting here and not having anything to do right now, even though I will figure out something to do. I gotta go make a little extra money somewhere.
Going to go for it here in their own territory on a 4th and 1. He said, "Hey, why not? What do we have to lose?"
No, I really wouldn't mess up my retirement next year. It wouldn't, because I can do that. I can do that because that's just coaching. But Chuck, I guarantee you, if hang on, let's see what happens here. Hands it, good call. DJ Moore gets the first down, gets out of bounds. Yes, yeah. I mean, let's go. That's all we had to do the first time. When they get stacked up like that, you're not going to get up the middle. Not at a quarterback sneak. So, yeah, just hand it off, man. Get outside something. Good job. All right. Chuck, because I would come in. I'm a traditional guy. I have nothing against the spread if you have the athletes. But everybody runs some formation of the spread. And that's all they do. They sit back there. They got every quarterback is in the gun. Every quarterback. I mean, you have one running back. You hand the ball to him if there's a run. And I have to do some science on this. To me, when you're way back, some guys are even daggone 4 yards deep in that shotgun, that spread offense. Boom, quarterback gets the ball. I got to turn and hand it to the running back. I hand it to the running back. He's not running when he gets the ball. I hand it to the running back. He's got to start running 4 yards out before he gets to the line of scrimmage. What kind of play is that, bro? I don't know what that was. A pitch handoff?
I mean, look how many guys there are around the ball, Kevin. I mean, I feel like at some point they got to start pushing the ball downfield.
I don't like that.
The O-line's kind of under siege. They're bringing pressures. They're bringing safeties off the edge.
I don't know if that was some type of counter play right there by the Panthers. I'm not going to counter on a sweep. Anderson is going to have to be a quick pass. It's 3rd and 5. The Panthers call a timeout. And like I was saying, I don't have anything against the spread, but and I would run that. That would be part of the offense, but they wouldn't like me because that wouldn't be my main offense. And even if the spread was my offense, you will definitely see a heavy dose of the I formation. You might see you might see the bone formation. You're gonna see what I know, what I can coach. You know, the spread. If you've got a bunch of athletes, if you got a bunch of speed at all those positions, you know, wide outs, the slot back, and the running back, and the quarterback, that's good to run because you got the defense spread out. But if you just got basic guys, I don't know, man. You know, so throw it. Oh, he throws a pick. That's the one thing we couldn't have right there against the Cowboys, and that's throwing interceptions. He was close. He's been close all day. He likes to squeeze the ball in the oh, he doesn't see him. Oh my gosh, and who is that wide open downfield? I don't even know if you could have got it to him, but it was one guy that was wide open downfield. Yeah, that was a bad pass, but and the Cowboys have the ball. Oh my gosh, come on, Panthers, let's go. What's up with the defense? Let's go, baby.
Straight game this year, which ties the team record. Emerson Walls has that 7 interceptions in the last 9 games.
Some guys just have a knack for being around the ball skills. As a former receiver.
Yeah, Chuck, and all right, this time the Panthers defense tightened up. Yeah, and but yeah, I would have to have that in my offense, you know, and everybody. And you'd be surprised. Well, ain't nobody watching this. You'd be surprised in Asheboro, like how there's some powers that be that people don't know about. You know, these parents, these people that have been around for a while, and Asheboro was doing really good. Their voice is big in the community, and they'll be looking at me out there with that offense. And the Cowboys score again. Right now, they seem to be pouring it on. They have taken advantage of all the Panthers' few mistakes, but they've taken advantage of it nevertheless. Yeah, Chuck, I don't know. Some of them might be like, hey, we don't like the offense. Why is he running? Why is he running the eye? Why is he running the bone? See, and you can get in that bone with the 3-back option and spread it out. I mean, that's basically all it is, except most of the time the quarterback is under center. And the extra point is good. So you got that one fullback. You could spread the two running backs out in the slots to turn it right into the spread, which is what I did a little bit before I retired with my offense. But yeah, they'll probably look at that and say, "Oh, coach, you can't run. And you running old stuff." Man, listen, football is football. Football is football. You can't. You got to have the personnel to run some of these. I don't want to call them exotic offenses that people run, but you got to have the right athletes, man. If not, dang, instead of, and I'm not saying anything against what Ashbro is doing now. Keep doing it, That's what keep doing it. But I'm not even just talking about Ashbro. I'm talking about other teams I know. They sit back there, man. I'm like, dang, man, why don't y'all just get in that daggone, put the quarterback under center, snap the ball, get those running backs some momentum. You got a lead fullback going up the gap also. So you got an extra blocker right there. And the running back is actually running when you hand the ball off. See, that's how that spread works anyway. If you can get those teams that used to run it successfully, will have those guys with speed, put them in motion coming across coming across the backfield and hand it to that guy who's already wide open. Heck, you could do that. The same guy coming across the field in that motion, hand him the ball, and instead of trying to outrun everybody outside, you just hit the tackle gap, tackle guard gap, tackle tight end gap, or your B gap and C gap. But yeah, I would, if it was me, I'd have a different offense, and don't mix my words up. I didn't say Ashboro should change their offense. I'm just telling you what I would do, Chuck. And I'm not just talking about Ashboro. I'm talking about a bunch of schools, man. I just like, hitting those gaps hard, hitting those gaps quick and fast. If I'm going to run that sweep, now I dig the fly pattern. I meant the fly sweep. I dig that because that guy coming across is already in motion. But it ain't nothing to me like having the guy in the backfield and then turning and having him just take off as fast as he can go and then pitch that ball out there and then have those linemen get out there and get on somebody and block and get up the sideline. But yeah, that'll be the only thing for me.
Spin move to avoid the free safety. Kellen Moore is in a great play calling rhythm right now. We talked about how hard it is to stop this Dallas offense. They're firing at all cylinders right now.
All right, I'll do that. Yeah. All right, Chuba Hubbard gets a nice little run there. So at this point right here, any of my teams, especially the Panthers, when you get in this situation right here, right now, this game, even though it is still in the third quarter, this is a game right now for Dallas to not lose. All right. Panthers are trying to win. Dallas actually, with 1 minute and 38 seconds left in the third, are trying not to lose. So Good defense there by Dallas. So for me, I'm like, okay, don't try to force it. It's 14-33. You know, you would, for the most part, most people would get behind like this and like, hey, we got to get it all back in a few plays. No, you don't. Just be methodical and just march the ball down the field, even though it's going to take some time off the clock, and get in the end zone. All right, our defense is going to get a stop here eventually. Get the ball back and do the same thing again, and then we're right in the game. Yeah, it may come down to the wire, but don't force anything. Trying to get it all back at one time. Let's go. Quick play. Oh, another pick. Darnold throws another pick. That was a great defensive play by the defensive back. That's just playing smart ball. He knew, got a little rush coming. Sam's going to have to get rid of that ball. Look, he's not even looking at the quarterback, which he shouldn't. He shouldn't be looking at the quarterback, but all he did was he knew that was going to be a quick out because we were just trying to get the first down.
Team starts feeling like they're getting to the quarterback and the ball has to come out early. The rush and the secondary go hand in hand.
So as soon as Moore planted the turn, he didn't even hesitate. He just came up outside and made that pick. So Derrick Henry's doing his thing. I think the Cowboys get a false start. All right, yeah, the interception was bad, but defense needs to hang on here and just get the ball back.
They were historically bad last year, so anything would have been an improvement. Well, this is the thing. They started building some momentum late, and this year they've taken it to another level.
Ooh, Power 5 counter. What you talking about, Chuck? Come up. Man, the Cowboys are just gashing our defense. Most teams don't have success running against the Cowboys. The offensive line is just opening up holes.
You see big Connor Williams out in front. Jeremy Chin saves what would have been a touchdown coming from a safety spot.
I would like to know their offensive blocking scheme. Look, that's just a power set right there. There you go. Good defense. Power 5 counter, power 4. Hey, I ran that. Actually, I never stopped running it. I ran it the whole time I was at NAM. We just caught. I changed the name of it a year ago. So instead of making my quarterback come all the way to the sideline every single play, I could just call the play from the sideline, and the other team would never be able to figure it out. Oh, we didn't get that. I don't think he got it. The line is not official. The goal line is not official. What's up, Common Boy? I'm doing good. Power 4, Power 5 counter. I meant Power 4, Power 5, Power 4 counter, Power 5 counter. Man, those were the bread and butter. So like Derrick Henry taking up where he left off last year. Yeah, Chuck. And then those sweeps, Power 4 pass, Power 5 pass. Those were the bread and butters every year. Even after I put in the spread, I always said these are our bread and butters. These are our bread and butter plays when I was at North Asheboro, and I renamed them, like I said, so I can call them from the sideline if I wanted to, because a few times there, the defense would come out, and we just a little middle school. We never moved up to the level of some middle schools where they had guys with radios up in the press box or sitting at the top of the bleachers, telling the offensive coordinator what the defense was doing. Never got to that part. But at some points, the defense for the other team would come out there and they would switch or be in another defense, and I could just yell out the play to my guys, and they would, I just, kill, and yell out the play, and the other team would never know what was going on. I went to a system where I started naming, left and right would be animals. They were animals, like fast animals to the right, slow animals to the left. And I only had three. I had three different animals, so I could call the same play using a different animal. What was it? Jaguar, cheetah, and I forgot what the other one was. It'll come to me later. But power 4 was like 30 Jaguar. That we knew our 3-back was going to get the ball. 1, 2, 3. Our 3-back was going to get the ball, and no, it was actually 30 score. Yeah, 30 Jags. 30 Jags. 3-back was going to get the ball. He's going to the right, and was always off tackle. So I could just yell the play out there. But anyway, yeah, those 3-backs, man, and what they call it? The fullback. When the fullback was handed off the ball, I think we called it 50. What we got here?
Is Mike McCarthy going to challenge a spot from the last Elliott run?
So we got a challenge on the field of a spot.
Well, I guess you got nothing to lose at this point.
That's exactly what it was. Comic Boy, was Mustang, and our big calls to the fullback were Lion, and that was left, and Rhino. Yeah, but when Chuck played back in the day, I think the fullback dive was 50 something, 50 and 51, if I'm not mistaken.
Why don't we just show you from our own replays? All right, so from there, I don't know.
Yeah, poisonous animals, spider, cobra, and scorpion.
You could argue is over the line. His right arm where the ball is, it's very close.
Yeah, let me be quiet talking about that. It's bringing back memories, makes me want to get back on the field. Definitely nothing this year. We'll see what happens next year. Yeah, he was short. It's 4th and 1.
She's having a good time no matter what.
I'm pretty sure the Cowboys are still going to go for this. Oh, they're going to go field goal. Watch the fate.
So I guess if you're the Cowboys, the way things have been going, you figure.
All right. So if the Dallas Cowboys only get a field goal out of this, this is a win for the Panthers in this possession anyway. Yeah, the fourth quarter just started, and the Cowboys are going to try to kick a field goal right here, and it's good. So it's 36-14 right now. Again, right now, the Panthers just got to take what the Cowboys give us, march the ball down the field, get in the end zone. All right? If the defense can hold again, because we scored the last time, defense, let's say they would have held right here, we would get the ball back. So
themselves last year.
Don't try to rush it. Don't try to get everything back right now. I think Darnold did not see. Well, actually, the last interception was just a great defensive play. The first interception, I don't think Darnold saw the linebacker, defensive back in that zone area. Because he threw it short. He looks like he did have a guy wide open over the top. The second interception was just a great defensive play from the defender, and smart defensive play because he knew the Panthers needed a first down, so it was going to be a quick out.
It's a lot to take in. That's why the Cowboys up big in this one. This week.
So right now, I think if the Panthers can just if the Panthers can get some points out of this, I feel good about it. You know, the Cowboys is not a team to sneeze at. They are not a team to sneeze at. They are a good team right now. They are a good team. So it's not like if and it's a big if the Panthers don't come out winners on this game, it's not like we lost to a team that we should have not like we lost to a bad team. Oh my gosh, man. We're psyched again. I would just like to see what is going on in that defensive backfield. Sam Darnold doesn't have anybody to throw it to. That pocket is just closing too quickly. Yeah, there's nobody open. So what does he do?
So that's either got to be quick game and cut, or if that's a drop.
And they've got somebody. It looks like I don't know if number 11 is a spy, but Sam's not able to run out like he did at the beginning of the game. Good run, Chuba. Oh, that's Smith. Wait a minute, Smith? Well, dang, what number is Chuba? I could have sworn Chuba was number 20. All right.
Turnovers on there. Digizua has a half sack today. Parsons just got another one. But
yeah, you need to. I saw they were walking in BP the other day. I was like, geez, still on that truck. Yeah. Yep. Who knows, Chuck? I might be back out there sooner than we think. Darnold drops back, throws it out quick. Oh, short of the first down. The Dallas defense is just flying around right now. I thought that was an easy first down for sure. It's 4th and 1.
If he's short, it's a no-brainer. You got to go for it.
Got no choice.
Yeah, you got no choice.
Man.
You got to keep this alive.
Down by 22. Look, there still is a lot of time left, but you got to get something on the board here.
All right, so the Panthers, even though the ball's in their own territory, looks like they are going to go for it. They hand it to the first guy, and we get it. That's Freeman who gets the first down. Nice little setup play, the way they set that play up.
So they pick it up. We talked about the formula for Dallas, the young guys contributing, Parsons, Digizua. But I thought it was interesting, you called me this week, and I said, what'd you see on film? I said, I saw Dan Quinn, and this is not the defense he used to run.
It's not. Everyone thinks of Dan Quinn from his days with the Legion of Boom and the single high and very basic coverages in Seattle. He brought a lot of that scheme with him to Atlanta. When I first put on the tape this week, I thought I'd see a lot of that carryover. Prior to talking to him, I said, this is not the Dan Quinn defense we've seen over the last 10 years or so in the NFL.
They clock winding down. I don't think they got the playoff.
We get a flag on that?
Timeout, Carolina.
And we got a timeout.
So Carolina called the timeout before the clock expired. But more on Quinn. So a lot. He brought over some of the stuff, but you saw a lot of different things, multiple.
He said last year when he was let go down in Atlanta, he found himself, unfortunately, with a lot of free time. And to credit to him, a guy who's had a ton of success as a defensive play caller in this league, to be able to go back and reflect and say, what I'm doing working anymore? Is what I'm doing a good fit regardless of my personnel? And give him credit. He's a lot more multiple in his fronts. He's a lot more multiple in his blitz packages, his coverages. And you got to give a credit to a coach when he can recognize and look in the mirror and say, hey, I need to evolve as the NFL evolves. Just because it worked for me in the past doesn't mean it's going to work for me now. And he has completely changed the feel and the look and the culture of this Dallas defense.
He said, I don't recommend getting fired and going to Hawaii and doing all of this, but you know what? He used the time wisely. Credit our Laura Oakman for a lot of help on the mental side. So,
All right, Sam Darnold in the backfield, single back, 5 seconds to snap the ball. We get it off. Throws it, has a – oh, my gosh, what a hit. But that was targeting by number 18. Boy, that was a hit. And Trimble comes to the sideline. Looks like he is feeling that a little bit. Ooh. That's called separating somebody from the ball. He never hit him in the head, though. Yeah, he never hit him with his helmet, but they call that a defenseless player, because he hit him up high. He left his feet. That's where he's going to get the unnecessary roughness right there.
Does KZ kind of launch himself? You see him
yeah, he left his feet. And Trimble's feeling that. He might even be under a concussion protocol.
Replay, it looked like he went shoulder to shoulder.
Now, I will say, I get it in real time as an official.
So that's 15 yards. Darnold, nice little pass to Hubbard. Hang on to the ball. Hubbard gets the first down into Dallas territory.
What's your take there? And I just said, I don't know if you heard, I know it's impossible real time sometimes to see this as your official.
Ken, it was clean. Look. Listen, hey, 10 years ago, great hit. I had something like that. If I was on the sideline coaching and one of my players hit somebody like that, I'd be going wild, crazy 10 years ago. But, they're going to call that this year. And they're going to call that now. But to me, it's like, how do you want the defender to do? What do you want the defender to do? Do you want him to go low and chop him in half? I mean, what do you do? How do you pull yourself back? As a defender, do you just stop and let the guy run into you and wrap him up like that? Like, I don't know. I think that's a disadvantage for the defensive player. And maybe I guess the only thing you can do is when you hit somebody like that, you got to wrap them up. I guess if you wrap them up and not just launch yourself at them, it looks more like a clean tackle. And that was a clean hit. I give it to you, Ken. I'm not arguing with you. Go, Robbie. This probably has been Robbie's best game all season. Robbie's a little slight, boy. Like, Robbie can't be more than 175 pounds.
Don't know if there's anything to it, but there he is, Kennedy on the top side.
Panthers got 3 receivers to the left. Oh, ball looked like it was tipped. Number 16 catches it. Zylstra comes in for his one-play game.
Yeah, I didn't see Diggs on that last possession.
Zylstra is one of those guys like the receivers that the Patriots used to have. Those guys that just come in and do their job and catch everything you throw to him. He's gonna have to impress some guys and get some more playing time. Because look, I don't see him out there now. Darnold, just throw the ball. Has a man, touchdown. Look, yeah, I know we had to take advantage of that personal foul, but you know it is what it is. Like I said, I just want to. This game right now is a game for Dallas to lose, and what I mean by that is, I guess I'm saying it wrong. Dallas should win this game. All right, it's all on Dallas to do something crazy and lose it. So right now, and you may think I'm weird, but right now the Panthers should be playing loose. They should be playing loose. You know, the Cowboys up to Cowboys to keep doing what they're doing, because if our defense goes out and stops them now, and we were able to get that ball back and go down and score, and that's when the Cowboys are going to start tightening up, and that's when you start making mistakes. So the Panthers need to just stay loose. You know, just right now, technically, when a team gets up this big, the opposing team shouldn't win. They shouldn't. If you're a professional your professional team, just like Charles Barkley would say, you get up this big, there's no way you should win. There's no way the other team should win. There's no way you should lose. All right. If you lose, that's terrible. That's terrible that you lost. But yeah, the Cowboys should win this game since they're up this much. But the Panthers should play loose and just keep playing. March the ball down the field. You don't have to try to get everything all at once. You know, give your defense a little time to rest. Defense come out there and get one big stop. Who knows? Who knows what the Cowboys might do? They might try too hard and throw a bad pass, get a fumble. They may fumble, and then that'll be your chance right there. And then they'll tighten up, and the Panthers could possibly win the game. But should they win the game? No, not with a score like this. But keep playing loose, because you never know. All right, Camille, I don't know if you're still listening, but I think I shared it to YouTube. I don't know. I mean, Facebook. Maybe I didn't. I think I did.
The Quarter Pound King in 2 for $6 only at BK. FS1 is your home.
So others can watch. But what they could do would have helped me out best is if everybody would look at it on their phones individually and give me a like, because I get more time like that. But you know, whatever. Heck, you can look at it on the television and on your phones. Yeah, right now I got 419 playbacks. I need to get at least 500. The likes are great. Amber Alert, Polk County.
To learn more. Back here in Arlington, 36-21. Cowboys by 15 after dominating the Panthers.
So the Panthers score 21-36. There's 8 minutes and 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The machine that goes to, tapping into the history of this great franchise. Where do I go here? Try to get this team back to the Super Bowl. Jimmy Johnson's great teams in the 90s, Troy and the triplets. You never can go wrong with that. That worked pretty well last time I checked. Where do I go back even further than Tom Landry and Roger Staubach? Maybe I use a little of both to get us back. So far, the mojo today, 4 touchdowns for Dak Prescott. Now he's trying to ice this game.
Dak's under center calling audibles. Sends a tight end to the left. 2 backs. They handed it to Ezekiel, and goes right up the middle again, A-gap, and gets 10 yards. Man, how are they get? There must be some double teaming going on because he's just going right up the middle.
Down the sideline for this 54-yard score, 2-point conversion good. They're down by 3. They do have the ball again at the 2-minute warning. Kevin?
And New York is not finished. Scores 18-21 over there playing the Saints.
Appreciate that, Carissa. Ezekiel Elliott, 127 yards and a touchdown today. 47-yard handing off makes it well. Give it to him.
They hand it off to Ezekiel again. He finds a little gap, and he's tripped up this time.
Up the middle a lot today. It's been a good room to run behind this Dallas offensive line.
Thank goodness, because if he had got through that, he had some room to run.
I mean, Zach Martin, they're really, really moving the interior defensive lineman here for Carolina. They found something. They're going to continue to go after it as they try to close this game here in the fourth quarter.
Ezekiel in the backfield by himself. Another handoff to him. He gets a minimal gain this time.
Sure, you saw that graphic. 212 yards rushing against a Panthers team that had allowed 45 yards per game.
Yeah, sometimes, early in the season, stats can be a little misleading, right? It depends on who you play, when you play them, what the other team emphasizes each week. We knew coming in, this was not your typical running game that you're trying to stop, and Dallas has pretty much been able to do whatever they want, especially in the run game.
Being said, they're only 2 of 7 on third down. There's an area to find.
Dak drops back. He's going to pass this ball. He goes down the field. And it's a little bit too far for Lamb to catch that one.
It'll bring up a fourth down. Got an injury update. Let's go down to Pam.
Hey, Kevin, yeah, the word on Trayvon Diggs is that it's player management. It's basically giving the guy some rest. Back to you.
Pam, I like, can I use that in like an everyday setting, like to my wife? I need some announcer management.
Absolutely. I need some sideline reporter management. My feet are killing me.
There you go.
Gotta get Pam one of these mats we have up here in the booth. They do wonders.
And you can't really transport them with her. We get a flag before this punt. We'll get to know that Diggs is fine.
Allstar offense number 25. 5-yard penalty. Remains fourth down.
Our real management, Greg, which is producer Pete Macheska and director Artie Kemper, says we got to go to break. In other words, shut up announcers. Go ahead. After the punt, you can take us to break.
Can't post comments to some destination. All right, Camilla, I think I just got it on. I was going to try to get it on right at the beginning of the fourth quarter. I think I just figured it out. So the score is 21-36. The Cowboys are punting. He gets it off. Erickson lets it go. It goes to the end zone. The Panthers will get this on the 20-yard line. All right, here we go again. It's 21-36. 6 minutes and 49 seconds left in this game. Technically, the Panthers should not win this. They shouldn't win this. If you're up this big on a team professionally, they shouldn't win this. Well, actually, any team shouldn't win this. So what I always want my team to do when you get in this situation, it's just to play steady ball, make good decisions, play steady ball, drive this ball down the field, get in the end zone. I mean, you're trying to win every game while you're playing that game, but this is not only going to affect this game, it's going to affect the next game, your next 2 games, your next 3 games. When you get in this situation again, can you stay calm and move the ball down the field? Can you move the ball? Can you score against a pretty darn good defense? Even though we got down, we made some mistakes and got down early with those interceptions or whatever, the turnovers. Can we still move the ball down the field with this? I think it's a little over 6 minutes and score again. May lose this one, but that'll help us for the next games. Our next games coming up.
Get recommendations for free from the Best Buy home expert.
Sunday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, only on NFL Network.
So here's the thing. It's all smiles and everything.
All right, so it is 21-36 with 6 minutes and 49 seconds left on the clock. The Panthers have the ball on their own 20-yard line. Anybody watching this broadcast, if you are not a subscriber to my channel, why not subscribe? You know, even you old people out there, go ahead and make yourself a YouTube account and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you turn on that notification button whenever I put out a video or something like that. You can check it out. It helps the channel out, and I appreciate it.
First and 10, here we go for the Panthers. Down by 2 scores. And it's Darnold.
Darnold drops back. He's under pressure again, but he gets it out. Ooh. Gets the pass out to Smith.
Pick up 5, and here come the Panthers. They got to hurry it up, even though still time, but they only have
2nd and 5. Once again, it's kind of easy to forget, and I know everybody's like, that's not the reason. You know, the Panthers just not good enough. We're still missing our main. Come on, why'd you hesitate on that? Thomas, Thomas, the tight end, number 80, catches the ball. We're still missing our best offensive weapon, and that's Christian McCaffery. I'm pretty sure the game would have been a little bit different if Christian was playing. And for those Cowboys who say, we don't want to hear that. Well, what if Dax wasn't playing? What if Ezekiel wasn't playing today? Y'all think about that too. All right, let's go, Sam. Just get something short if it ain't there. Oh, and he almost throws another interception. He actually stared the receiver down that time.
Another example, we talked earlier about Diggs. You see Brown here. He's just flat-footed at the top.
Yeah, that's just great.
Make these guys, if you want to sit at the sticks and you want to
that's just great defense, man.
Over your head. I wouldn't be surprised at some point here they say, forget it. We're going to take a shot one-on-one up the sideline. If you want to
right now, you know, a good play for this for the Panthers. Probably not this time. Let's see what is it? 2nd and 10. You know, they're probably going to throw it, run that dang thing. They need to do well, that's as good as a run. All right, so here we go. Little sluggo play. But not even a sluggo, just the same play that Amari Cooper ran.
Right through the middle. 36 seconds left on the clock here. We are all tied up in New Orleans.
Not even slant. Just like go out there, run that little 5-yard out, and then turn it up the field. Out and up, whatever you call it. Because the cornerbacks are reading those quick passes. All right, so now we go from 3-3 to 3-8. 3rd and 8. That did seem a little quick there, but it is what it is, man. Go ahead, get out of the huddle. 3rd and 8. So we got 2 plays. We got to go for it.
See Kennedy down here. He's lined up on DJ. He's lined up on DJ Moore. Does he see that matchup and try to go to him? Looking the other way. Darnold got a float one of them.
There it is. Oh, I guarantee you they ran that play. I guarantee you ran the play. Show it. Let's go. Guarantee you, out and up.
Finding your mismatches now. He went to the top of the screen. Robbie Anderson with a little.
Oh, okay. That'll work too. Got him. Instead of going out, he just stutter stepped like he was going to go out. The corner bit. He was wide open. Wide open. Sam, boy, you had a chance to put it on him. Now we need to get the first down. Let's go something over the middle. Over the middle. Nothing out. Good catch. Go, Zolster. Go, baby. Go, baby. He ain't got the speed. Zylstra. Now watch him. They'll take him out. That's one. See, he's gosh. I wish I could remember those guys. Those little receivers. They're never that big, but just come out. They run great patterns. Nice little pattern right there.
Sells a corner out, pulls the string back up, pulls the brakes.
The New England Patriots used to have them all the time. Those little guys would just come out and catch passes. Dallas actually had one, and they traded him. I can't remember these guys' names. All right, so Panthers first in 10. Oh, run the ball. Don't throw it. He got it.
That flew around the 10. And so we'll see what this
There's a flag on the play. Defense. All right, it's 5-yard penalty, so the Panthers move 5 yards closer.
Like their 6th quarterback.
Yeah, you see Robbie Anderson on the release. Wright just stabs it with his outside arm. Just catches his face mask pretty.
Freddie is it Pomey?
Well, a couple things. Obviously, the Panthers have to get in, and if they do,
Well, Freddie, this is what the deal is. After this broadcast, in probably about 10 minutes, even though it may be a little longer because it's 4 minutes and 36 seconds, Darnold finds a man wide open. Is DJ Moore. This is what I'm talking about right here. It is. The pressure is on the Cowboys to win this game. All right. Even though the Panthers, with 4 minutes and 31 seconds, we still have a shot, but it's on the Panthers. The Dallas Cowboys to win this game. Nice little play. That's exactly the same play that the Cowboys ran a few minutes ago. Exactly. Good play call.
Gonzalez for a huge extra point to make it a 1.
Gonzalez
good.
Kicks it in, so the score is 28-36.
36-28, 4:31 to go.
I know the Panthers are not going to give up, but I just want them to just stay in it, keep playing, because even if they don't win this game, this is good experience for the team. And this is without Christian McCaffery. So, yeah, I told you beginning the game, Greg, used to be a Panther. You know the deal, right, Greg Olsen?
Eventually punted.
Yeah. Hey, Greg, you know the deal. The Panthers don't give up.
Find the aggressive nature they had throughout most of the first 3 quarters. They got to put the Panthers better. They're going to keep fighting back.
Try and finish the game. 8-point game. So Carolina would need a touchdown or 2, but they need to stop.
It's 4 minutes and 31 seconds left on this clock. Now, can the Cowboys march the ball down the field and get points? Or are they going to push it? Are they going to play tight? Because if the Panthers get the ball back, we're probably going to go back down to score again.
Big plays at the biggest time. So a 22-point lead is now 8. And now a short.
Oh, he brings it out.
Makes the man miss, and Dallas got back maybe to the 20. 4:26 left.
All right, let's go.
For Carolina.
We're good. All right. So now the Panthers defense is going to come out here and fly around. It's about time that Dak Prescott goes down from a sack. Oh, Freddie, after this broadcast, after this stream, I think I set it up for 4:15. It may be 4:20, but I've got another stream that's coming on for YouTube artists. Oh, come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. How is this happening? We are a great run-stopping team, and Dallas has just been gashing us today. Let's see. They got enough guys on the line of scrimmage, though. Ooh. Yeah, that's just great. That's great offensive coordinating right there. They got more guys blocking than we have on the defensive line, so it's gonna work. And the linebackers get swallowed up behind those big guys. You can't even see where the running back is.
Huge chunks for the Cowboys run game as they try to run this game.
Yeah, they're wearing us down right here. But the Cowboys can't make a mistake. They make a mistake, and Carolina's going to take advantage of it.
You know, on the fourth down that they lined up the punt and then they ended up going. They've got to save those timeouts. This is critical. Now here, if you're Dallas, milk this thing down. Don't snap the ball at 10 seconds. Snap the ball at 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Every second here matters.
Yeah, Chuck, I don't know what the deal is, man. Hey, I guarantee you they don't. I guarantee you they don't condition like. Come on, D. Let's go, baby. It's second time. Right? I'm pretty sure the last time we got 12 men, it was defense.
That's a critical area. You see Rule send him out.
That's coach's. That's coach.
Nobody came off. It's a critical area.
Okay. Nobody came off.
This is it.
Bruh.
One more first down. This is going to be tough.
First and 10. Wrap up, baby. Yeah, Chuck. I guarantee you in the pros they do not condition like you do in middle. I don't even think they condition like you do, like coaches have kids condition in middle school. Definitely not high school, and definitely not college. They try to kill us in college. I guarantee you they don't condition like that. That has to be something you do individually to condition, to run extra laps and sprints and stuff like that. Oh. Yep. But they're still going to go for this. It's just third down. I think the defensive end bit a little bit.
Like you said, better throw a cleaner catch and the game is over. You're going to take the 2-minute warning here.
Defensive end bit a little bit on that, and Dax got outside.
One more first down. Dallas will win it. See if they can get it. We come back 2-1.
All right, so we got a timeout on the field for the 2-minute warning. Dallas has the ball. I think it's third and about 1, third and about 2.
And a couple of years later, my mother passed away. After taking care of them, I knew that I really wanted to become a nurse. Amazon helped me with training and tuition. Today, I'm a medical assistant.
Well,
to become a registered nurse.
My boys are probably not going to win this game. Be our first loss of the season. But I think there's some things that we've learned about ourselves. And I'm talking about the Panthers, that is. You're playing a heck of a team right here, the Dallas Cowboys. Like, if the Cowboys stay healthy and Jerry Jones keeps his nose out of everything, which I'm sure he's had a lot to do with what's going on right now, but the Cowboys look good. They look good. They got a great quarterback. They got a dominant running back. He's in shape now. The Pollard behind him is not anything to sneeze at. They got they got one pretty good receiver, and that's what's the name? CD. I keep forgetting his last name. And then Amari Cooper is pretty decent also. CD Lamb's pretty good. Their defense flies around. They're pretty decent. So, this is a good team. For the Panthers to come in not at 100%, got to put that on. They got to put that disclaimer there, not at 100%, and play the way we've been playing here. We've had a couple of mistakes. You take those mistakes away, and the game's even closer. So I think we've learned some. I think they've learned some things about themselves. And I like the way, even though we were down, we still came back and didn't overdo things and just marched it down the field offensively and scored at the beginning of the season. I was like, man, when we played the Jets, we struggled scoring. And I was like, man, I don't know. We can't put points on the board, but we look pretty decent right here. All right, let's go. Don't jump outside. Dax ain't going to run this. You're going to hand that off. Oh, nice play. Nice play, Cowboys. They put the trickery on us. Boy, they put the trickery on us right there. That was nice.
What looked like kind of a little sweep to Zeke Elliott turned into a triple option. So you see him hand it off. Brian Burns is unblocked. Looks like he's going to make the tackle. Zeke makes a nice little option.
That was nice. In college, well, in any level of the game, in any level of the game, the defensive back would have the pitch. So when you hand that ball to Ezekiel Elliott, who's been getting whatever yards he wants to get, he's over 100 yards. You're definitely going to bite on him, which I think everybody hesitated or dipped down to make that tackle. And then when he pitched it, you don't see that in the pros often. Oh, look at the Cowboys with that up and down thing. They still doing that. I hear you. All right, so 34 seconds left. The Cowboys will win this game 28-36 over the Panthers. They will move 3-1. Panthers will move 3-1. The same exact records. Good game by both teams, you ask me. We made a couple of mistakes there that the Cowboys took advantage of, and two scores came out of it. I think it was a touchdown and a 3-point conversion. So 9 points right there. You take 9 points away, it's a little bit different. All right, so I am actually going to get off here. Well, let's look at the stats, and then I'm going to get off here because I got another stream to do, and that's for YouTube artists. Usually stop by, and this stream from now on is going to be whatever stream I'm doing it for. If it's sports, it's going to be strictly sports, even though I welcome everyone to join. But many YouTube artists stop by my stream, and so I do enjoy music. So I'm getting ready to get off here real quickly after I look at the stats, and then I'm gonna go to my next stream. Hey, thanks everyone for watching. If you did not like this video, you don't like this stream, so what? You don't have to join me anymore? No, I'm just joking. If you didn't like it, go click that like button. And if you didn't subscribe, you're not a subscriber, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. And I'm just going to do this really quick. Sam Darnold ended up 26 of 39 for 301 yards. Dak Prescott, 14, 22 for 188 yards. And you'll see why he didn't have 200 yards passing because he didn't need it. Rushing, Chuba Hubbard, 13 carries for 57. Sam Darnold, 6 for 35. Ezekiel Elliott, 20 carries for 143. Pollard, 10 carries for 63. DJ Moore, 8 catches for 113 yards. Zostra, 2 catches for 68 yards. And Smith, 5 for 48. Robbie Anderson had a good game, 5 for 46. And for Dallas, Amari Cooper, 3 catches for 69. Schultz, 6 for 58. That's their tight end. Cedric Wilson, 2 for 30. You got the fumbles right there. And then you have the defense going on right here. Man, Sean Chandler for the Panthers, 9 total tackles, 3 solos. Jeremy Chin, 6 of 5. Shaq Thomas, 5 of 4. Anthony Brown for the Cowboys, 6 of 6. Curse, 6 of 5. And Lexington or Leington Vander Esch, 5 for 4. And if you want to look at the the interceptions and how many points were off of it, I think that's down here. But I'm going to get off of here right now and go to my next stream. Again, thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you join me next week. And who knows, if I can find the Hornets game tomorrow night, I may be doing that. So thanks for joining.